Valley's bullshit blazing, still my heart is blazing. If the word kill me, I don't need a new word under you. Soon you will know, we already know the smell of the game.
Oof. Yo. Incredibly lucky timing. No joke, incredibly lucky timing, purely because I joke about it a lot, but my schedule somehow got even worse in the last hour. From now on, I have no idea what I'm gonna be doing. And it gets even better because I gotta balance that alongside with my ISP having absolutely no idea what's going on. That too. Like, everything is a messy period right now. Like, there's so too much stuff. Like, hell. Like, I mentioned it earlier. It's like, last stream, how it was like, oh fuck, like, legitimately, internet down for 2 hours and a half. Here's what's irritating about that, though, with the last stream. Let me just go. This is where the outage happened. Right at that door. This is where the save point was. That's all it was. That's all I needed. And because of that, I couldn't do anything. Because it was right there. It was right there. And what made it even worse? Outage again yesterday. So they have not even fixed what the problem is. Yeah, no, so I'm just gonna try it and go as fast as possible, no matter what goes on. What makes it even more irritating though, I got bored and looked it up. What's through that door is the absolute halfway point of the game. That is the mark. That is the mark of you are halfway through the game. Finally, at least this has been good.
Show.
Like, even now, it's happening right now. Like, nothing. Like, this. Like, I literally got hit with the acceptance. It's like, nah, it's like, I just gotta take it. It's not gonna get better. Right there. It's right there. Ah. No room in here. At least there's nothing. Just more of this flame puzzle in order to make sure. The only benefit though is that because it was like, oh, I can't really do anything, I decided to like, hey, wait. I decided to go back and double check, and for some reason, I wasn't able to do any of the side stuff earlier. It was just like, no, it's like, no. Just like, it's blocked off. But right when I got to the bottom, and I decided, hey, let me go all the way back up, everything opened up. Problem is, I am now locked in until the story. Oh, okay, that's a shortcut. I'm locked in until it's done. But there's also this dumb thing for some reason. So I went back to nearly every single area just to get what activates this. So at least when I'm going back, it shouldn't take as long. Where's the other one? There it is. I understand, like, making things in order to make things faster, but oh, you're right here. It's literally right here. How close it was.
A barrier! She's a Therian!
Third time's the charm, eh, kid?
Yeah.
Finally finding stuff.
You're Medusa?
I am. And who might you be?
We're like you. We carry grudges against the Abbey. And Shepherd Artorias. It's gonna be okay.
We came to get you out of here, Medusa.
There's no escape.
What?
No escape. The door is right
Don't
there.
give up. I can.
No, you don't understand.
Hmm?
There's no escape for you. If you dare sully Shepherd Artorias'
It's like, oh, no.
ideals and the
I
light
wasn't
the
talking about
Abbey
me.
shines upon the world, I will kill you all.
Snakes.
Why are you doing
This
this?
is also a real awkward thing that I got.
Nothing's lacking now.
Way to jinx it, Rokuro.
It might. The dumbest thing I realized because I've been messing around with learning Eleanor and Aizen because it's like I realized it's like, hey, these are the easiest characters to swap to. So I actually had to learn the moveset. When I found out though, I have not changed I'm saying it wrong. Velvet's moveset.
Keeps summoning them. If we don't go after her directly, there'll be no.
She still has the same moveset since I started the game, and she is still everything
Your
still
left
works.
hand. Don't tell me you're the calamity.
What?
Why are you doing this, Medusa? Why fight for the Abbey after
Hey,
they
they're
forced
back.
you to become a Therian?
They didn't. I became one of my own free will.
Free will.
But your daughter, slain at an exorcist's hands. You must hate the Abbey for that, don't you?
Oh, I feel hate. Toward a world where demons spawn from the people's malevolence.
You know about malevolence?
The exorcist told me the truth. Diana turned into a demon because of the malevolence she
Oh wait,
radiated.
did they start actually telling them because I was kidnapping?
I knew what I had to do. Become a Therian and devour malevolence so that such a tragedy would never
Oh my god, they actually
repeat
started
itself.
telling them because I was stealing them.
It matters not what dreadful form my body may take. I will revive Enominat and change this wretched world.
The world's getting better, so all the bots are coming back
That's
out.
how it is. Fine. We'll take you by force.
Alright, but just to emphasize how much I messed up. No, this is the boss. Level 39. I can't show it right now, but it's like, no, I'm showing here level 35.
Death will not be in vain.
This woman, she's just a grieving mother. It doesn't matter. Crush them all!
It's too hot. Let the cycle begin. There's no more. Block the form, I don't need to think anymore. Wait, hey, that counts.
Whatever comes next, this is just the first step to kill you. Howling Dragon. No escape. Hold up. Eat it.
Oh, wait, oh, you got one too.
You're wide open. Burn. Die or be killed. No escape. Hold up. Eat it. No escape. Hold up. No escape.
Oh, that explains why you're just stunned like crazy. Literally your element. You get to swing non-stop. It's the fun part. I went to a prom, I just switched the party member. All of a sudden they're healing off screen. Because it is actually, it's meant to do it. That worked.
You thought I'd stop there? Annihilate it? That all you got?
Oh, they're still here. Nothing of value was lost.
It's over.
Curse you, Lord of Calamity.
Lord of Calamity.
That's the name of the demon lord.
That's how it's
who
gonna
will
be.
bring
That's how it's
about
gonna
the
be till my
age of
ISP gets their shit
chaos.
together.
The unrepentant embodiment of malevolence, whose blind pursuit of self-gratification will rain destruction upon the world. The irredeemable, uncontrollable personification of human sins. An evil like you.
So now they're saying I'm the
Demon.
calamity.
Therian. Lord of Calamity.
Call me whatever you like. But if I'm the supposed Lord of Demons, then you're just a minion to be used as I please. Nothing more. No, I refuse. What happened to my Diana was my fault. That's why I will fight you until my dying breath!
Stop!
Don't get in my way!
No! Enough mothers have died. I won't let you join them! Eleanor and Kamawana, they both lost their mothers too. It's a terrible thing.
Kamawana?
A little girl that the Abbey forcefully made
Why do you know
into a
that name?
Therian. Her mother tried to save her, but she failed. All she could do was to offer her own life to fill her child's empty stomach. Kamawana's been crying ever since. She misses her mother. If you die here, I can only imagine how sad that would make your Diana.
Diana!
You don't need me anymore, Mom. I get it. You love this new dad more than your own daughter!
No! Honey, I did it for you. But you really thought I stopped loving you. And the malevolence made you into a demon.
When you really hate
It's
your
all
step.
my fault. I'm so sorry. Forgive me, Diana.
Medusa.
She'll be all right. She's just unconscious.
Let's grab her and haul her back.
I'll place her under a binding art, just in case.
Power being an Earth Moloch.
Gotta hand it to the Abbey. Very resourceful, taking advantage of Medusa's regrets like that. Making her into a Therian who would do their bidding.
It's just so cruel.
Who cares? Reason above all, no?
It's true. The way I feel goes against all reason. There's no telling what'll happen to Heliphys once we take Medusa out of here.
Oh yeah, this town's fucked.
And yet I'm doing exactly
I think this is the
that,
first town in the game.
all on account of my own hang-ups. Even crushing Medusa's honest resolve.
According to reason, malevolence is the fault of the individual. You assume no responsibility or guilt for what happens to them.
I refuse to turn a blind eye to the consequences of my actions. I chose this path to seek the truth, not to deny it. If I'm to betray reason, then that is the very least I should do.
You're too much, you know that? You and Medusa both.
Much thinking.
Quit overthinking things. Just blame all the suffering on the Lord of Calamity. Makes life easier.
There we go, give me the
Without
title.
it,
I'm not trying to cheer you up. I'm just saying it doesn't bother me. Whatever's coming, I can handle it.
So makes it fun. So makes it fun. Knowing this is a prequel, I'm just stuck in the cursed state of trying to figure out, it's like, what will just be dead and what stays? That's the weirdest thing about this game. The weirdest thing? Berseria for some reason goes on sale more than Zestiria, which is weird. Because you think, oh, the older game would go on sale more. No, legitimately right now. Can I go out through there? I don't know, let's find out. It's like just like right now, like before the stream started, you can get Berseria on the Humble Bundle. It's like they were including a bunch of Tales games, but I don't think I saw Zestiria on there. It's weird. But then again, it's like, ah crap. The energy of this game is what the energy is gonna carry into Arise. So I'm not too shocked, but still. It's fun though to just, I'm stuck in like the guessing phase of what's gonna happen. Is this what it would have been like if I actually saw Fate Zero before I finished Fate?
Laffy said apologize for losing your temper.
so it goes through my head. You gotta stand right on it. Still need those. At least you're slow. At least the zombies are slow. If this door doesn't actually let me out, I'm gonna be pissed. Hey. Oh, this is the weirdest thing to describe because it's not something that I can count. It's something that's gameplay-wise only. It's not something you really notice visual-wise. The weirdest thing about using this board is you can't change the camera. And let's show it right now. It's like if I tilt the camera up like this, I can't move the camera at all. And the entire reason why is that I can also control the board just by turning the camera left and right. I went the wrong way. I don't even remember this dungeon anymore. We go in and out so many times. Nothing else matters when you're way too over level. Dungeon one? Oh. All because it's pretty much giving off the hint of. Is it the design how it used to, the design of like who used to be here? And so because of that, all the wall, it's like pretty much the whole purpose of it is to be like this huge structure. Yeah, it's the best way to describe it. The best way to describe it. But they want to give off this solid structure. But because of that, it turns into this awkward maze
I was wondering,
of the same thing.
Do you think I hurt Medusa saying that stuff to her back there?
I suppose you might have. But I was thinking the exact same things you were.
Oh, there's a reason why they give the board. You might hate it, but at least you can get out quick.
I'm glad you stepped in and stopped her.
Hell,
Thanks.
you can tell it's bad because like every single, if you go back to any other dungeon, it's like for some reason you gotta go back.
That Eleanor.
They give the
I
the thing
swear,
that
she
turns on the
feels
board
way more
right at the start.
responsibility for everything than she needs to. You think we need to worry? What if she pushes too far and erupts with malevolence?
Malevolence is born out of many things. A prideful ego, the self-righteousness that turns a blind eye to one's inner contradictions. Eleanor is different. She's mindful of her ego and strives to confront her inconsistencies of character.
She has a purity of heart that won't be tainted by the emotions that create malevolence. No other quality is as essential for an exorcist.
So she's probably okay?
For now, at least.
For now.
But human hearts can be fickle things. Who knows what the future holds?
What a way to set up a character.
I doubt you got
But
anything
she might
to worry
live.
about. For most
Maybe.
exorcists, purity is a construct of the Abbey's teachings. But Eleanor, she's the real deal.
She's not your average exorcist, I'll give you that.
Purity is handy for any exorcist. But more than that, it's a rare and precious temperament for living. Everybody's got an ego and certain internal contradictions to some degree. Facing one's own ugliness in an honest
you can
manner
tell
is
that's a
never
prequel
easy.
because now the guys start
To be a
explaining
normal
stuff.
human is to live carrying malevolence. It's just how much you let it control you that varies.
I guess malevolence might just be a fact of life, huh? But Artorias can't accept that.
Done? Do we leave? Okay, we finally leave. Give us a sneak peek. Are you gonna show us the town absolutely falling apart again, or are we gonna leave? I can just tell. I'm used to the hard feeling when the cutscenes are gonna come.
Well, I don't see anything out of the ordinary.
Imagine the town
Let's
actually
slip
had
through
no
town
malevolence.
and head for Titania before that changes.
Oh, yep. No, something went wrong. Nope, get out. We're done here. The rendezvous time.
So this is your secret hideout. Once I get free, he won't stand a chance. You all had better sleep with one eye open.
You better sleep
Look
with one
how
eye
worried
open.
I
I don't
am.
sleep.
Welcome back!
Ever since I found out that's Armika's voice
That's
actor, I can't
Kamoana.
unhear it.
She's the same age as Diana. Did the Abbey really turn someone so young
It's
into
all I
a
hear.
Therian?
It's like even imagining the antennas as pigtails. It's all I see. Oh my god, she looks like her mom too, doesn't it?
Eleanor!
Medissa, please, would you be able to talk to her?
It's like, yo, help me. How do you be a parent?
Is this a trick?
Kamoana may be a Therian, but deep down, she's still a normal little girl who misses her mother.
Okay, but that's the thing. Are they sharp or...
I can't do anything
How would you
to
feel?
console
How would they
her,
feel if you touched them?
no matter what I try. But if it were you...
How would that go? Are they soft? Are they solid? Those ones look pointy.
You okay? You can call me Medissa, all right? Do I scare you, honey?
A little, but not as much as Velvet and Dial. But don't you think I'm scary?
Wait. It just hit me
I
now.
had a bad dream earlier. My mommy said I looked scary and that she...
All the Therians kind of have that
me
eye thing.
anymore.
Except Velvet.
She would never. Your mother would never think that about her daughter.
But how do you
Find out.
know?
Find out.
Because I'm a mother too. Mothers always love their children, no matter what. No matter if we die. No matter how the world changes. There's nobody who loves you more in the world than...
It's okay. You don't have to cry. I hope Kamoana and Medissa won't have to feel so lonely anymore.
Yeah, trying to stop the waterworks gets old fast.
Listen, if it's not too personal, was your mother,
She's dead. I lost her when I was even younger than you.
Oh. I'm sorry to hear that.
It's fine. It just means we've got things in common. So no feeling sad and alone, okay?
Oh no, I'm fine. I don't feel lonely or anything.
Still shocked
I
at the
swear.
point that's like, we've had
What's gotten into you?
be in the party
so
for like
strange
40 plus
sometimes.
hours.
No, I'm not.
And we still haven't removed the
Eleanor,
chain around his neck.
I'll have you watch over
Kinda just
Kamoana
kept
and
it there.
Medissa.
Yes, of course. I'd be honored. Thank you.
Are exorcists supposed to be so polite to a grand poobah of calamity or whatever?
Sure, why not? Besides, the Demon Lord ought to not trouble herself over such trivialities.
Velvet, Grimoire's calling for you. She says to bring Laphicet and meet her at the observation tower.
Got it.
We better get
Alright,
going
hit us with
then.
the plot. I know it's time. Oh, thank God. I thought they were gonna hit me with... I think we're out of the skit phase for a while. When the game's gotta be like, yo, we got like 5 dozen skits we gotta hit you with. It's still a walk. I don't even... They were right when they said this place is amazing. Well, I'm not even gonna try this place. Nope,
Hey,
it starts. They're just not scripted.
Do you all have mothers?
Where'd that question come from?
Were you born in a
Well,
test tube?
After hearing that Velvet, Kamoana, and Eleanor all lost their parents, I just got curious.
When you check in and
My
see,
mother
it's like,
was a
are you
strict,
all
frightening
screwed?
woman, but she died a long time
Oh,
ago.
they are.
I see.
I have no parents either. But the wicked witch who took me in said I was born
Actu-
from a peach that
They
floated
actually
down
are
the
all
river.
screwed. It's like, do you have
Coming from
parents?
you, I'd
Nope,
almost
nope,
believe that.
none. All of them are dead.
And you, Eisen?
No one.
We Malachim are formed
Holy
from
shit.
untainted mana. Sometimes
I thought this was a
humans are
joke, but
reborn
no,
as
actually.
Malachim, but they retain no memory of their previous
Everyone is
lives. In other
Hey,
words,
note that.
we
Some
don't
humans
have
are
blood
reborn as
relations
Malachim.
like humans do.
I see. By the
That's
time
their
I
way
was
in
aware
order to
of
make
anything
Laffy
around
become
me,
Fee.
I was already tethered and being called number 2.
I suppose having no mother means I don't have any memories before that. I told Medusa that losing a mother is painful, but I can't know how painful it is.
Go easy on him, Aizen.
His
He's
eyes
just a
don't
kid.
fuck this up.
I'm just telling it like it is.
Bro, I'm the
But
one
listen
person who
to
hasn't
me,
fucked it up.
Laphicet. You can share deep connections with other people, even if you don't have a biological family. Malakim too can form precious bonds, true friendships, even family.
That's right. Your words wouldn't have stopped Medusa if they weren't true in your heart.
You really think so?
I'm sure of it.
It's far better than being a witch born from a peach.
Bruh.
Nonsense! There's no nobler way to be born! I have an everlasting friendship with a dog, a monkey, a pheasant, and Bienfu.
I hope he's right.
But each. I feel like I'm misreading. Why am I forgetting the Greek god of love? They tell me to go in. Let's see what Grimoire has to say. Right, but where? Within town. South. It's been 25 minutes already. These cutscenes. Aphrodite, yes, that's one of her legends. That's one of her legends. Aphrodite. That's one of her legends. The idea is like how she was born. This way. I hate when the maps overlap with each other. Okay, no, it's this way. I think she was born out of a shell. A clam? I don't. I'm mixing up legends. I think it's a clam.
You said that Malakim can have familial
I said no
ties,
more skits. You're
but
gonna
what
listen.
makes you and your sister siblings if you're not related by blood?
Well, a very long time ago.
Oh, that's true. He does have a sister.
I was born into this world from an Earth Pulse point up on a sacred mountain. I remained in that place for a long while. And then one day, she was born from the very same Earth Pulse point.
Oh, the logic. She came out the
Before
same
we
place,
knew
so
it,
fuck it.
We had wound up living together under the same roof.
Are two Malakim always siblings if they come from the same Earth Pulse point?
No. Other Malakim were born there, but I never felt like they were my family. But something, I don't know what, was different with her. If she was sad, I'd feel sad. And if I was happy, she'd be happy too. She can be abrasive, but when she smiles, it's like nothing else. I swore to myself.
Bro, I'm gonna look this up on the
wiki
wiki and find out this contains this hysteria.
I made a pendant from a stone on that sacred mountain and gave it
That's
to
what's
her
gonna
as a
happen.
lucky
I'll
charm.
read the wiki and be like,
Of
oh.
course, she just wears it as a necklace.
And your pendant? Did she give that to you?
She had the same idea I had. She made the pendant herself and gave it to me as a good luck charm. Without either of us
I mean,
having
look at
mentioned
that.
a word of it beforehand. we
Why would they
each
make the
gave each
face
other
if you're not gonna be
pendants in the
playable
same
unless you were
shape on
playable
very
in the other
same
game?
day. That's when I really knew that what I had felt all along was true. We were brother and sister.
Is that her in the picture?
Yeah. It's a self-portrait she drew for me on the day I left home.
Did you draw her a picture of yourself?
No. I don't exactly have an artistic side.
Well, I'm sure that if you looked inside her pendant, you'd find a portrait of the person who matters most to her.
I hope so.
Yeah, and it would be nice if it was you.
We're really doing this, huh? The or I look. I know Pio stories. That's literally the entire reason why I don't mess with that game. That game is. I've never seen anything good work out from that game. It's the same reason why I never got too deep into Mahjong. Even though literally, if I learned, no joke, I could 100%. If I learned how to play Mahjong, I could 100% nearly every single Yakuza game. Because that's the only thing holding me back. I'm not learning that. No. Too much.
Ah, there you two are.
Hi, teacher. Have you made progress deciphering the book?
I have indeed. It turns out there was a second counting
All the
song.
teams.
I've already transcribed it. Would you read it aloud for us,
Oh, you learned again? No, I've learned.
Okay.
I want to, but I also consider it's
When
like
the
that
eight
can't be
malevolences
healthy.
overflow,
In the culmination of mankind's
Because when I
despair,
play it's like when I play a
Innominat will
game,
bring
even if
an
I'm
end
not
to all
good at it, I
peoples
stick too
and
far with it.
restore them to time immemorial. 4 Empyreans shall wield a wrathful sword and cleave the great devourer, 2 asunder to sleep
Nah,
beneath
Mahjong's
the
a
earth.
threat.
As scarlet moonlight illuminates
Learning
the
Mahjong
evil,
is like learning chess.
the nameless Empyrean
It's like
hath
you can't
one
do it
heart.
casually. It's like you
The
do it and then
nameless
you're in.
Empyrean
You're
hath
in. It's like
one
you're setting
body.
that up.
Oh, yet more delightful material to keep us awake at night.
If I'm understanding this right, it's discussing the specific nature of Innominat? That's what I believe, yes. When the 8 malevolences overflow in the culmination of mankind's despair, Innominat will bring an end to all peoples.
So, when the world is at peak malevolence,
It was like, oh, you fucked up.
Innominat
Just
will
wipe
use
the
that
world.
power to
Start
bring
from
an end
scratch.
to all. Is that it?
He's going to wipe out all of humanity?
Is that
Well,
what
of
the Abbey
course.
is after? Is that why they've been trying to bring back
The only
Innominat?
option is to
No.
reset.
Artorias is not that kind of man. His 2 primary ideals are the many over one, and the restoration of order through will
Learning
and
the
reason.
titles.
He sacrificed Laufey to protect this world, not to eradicate it.
You mean that's who he is as far as you know, yeah? People change, Velvet. Perhaps the shepherd gave up hope. Maybe he lost faith in mankind. Fools prone to sin, endlessly generating malevolence.
He's not like that. If that's all true, then what point was there in Laufey's death?
Is there anything else in that book?
Yes and no. This copy itself is incomplete.
Oh, that's
There ought to be further pages,
my biggest
but they're
nightmare.
missing.
People who actually just
now,
like
I've
rip
done all I
pages off
can.
of books. It's like, this is how I'll take.
There must be an original somewhere, right?
Without it, I doubt the Abbey would be plotting Innominat's revival. We can be sure they have complete understanding of their Empyrean's nature.
But this was the only copy in the royal villa. If the original is out there, who knows where it could be?
It's
No joke. The
getting
reason
pretty late.
why I don't
Why don't we
go
call
on
it a day?
Mahjong.
Yeah, let's get some rest.
No one plays one round of Mahjong. You can't. You play Mahjong, it's like you're sitting down for a while. The difference with Mahjong and other board games, though, is other board games, it's like you make fun of the fact of you. Mahjong, it's like you accept that fact. Like, that's normal. Everyone treats it as normal. Yeah, you're just there. You think it's just one game, and then it keeps going. It doesn't stop. It's like Mahjong's the only game in which you will flip the table, say fuck you, and then set up all the tiles exactly the same and keep playing. It's like it's literally getting mad at gambling, but you're still there. You're still playing it. And look, I know I have an addictive personality.
Medessa let me sleep.
That's the entire reason why I'm careful with what I do.
She's warm for a snake
I literally
lady.
don't.
That's
It's
great.
like even all the gachas I play,
She's
I'll
gonna help
purposely
me
like
take a bath
hide
now.
my card
You
away.
should come join us too. What?
God, yo,
I couldn't. It's okay. I don't mind at all.
he's about to learn. He's starting to recognize. It's like, oh, I'm a child. It's like, oh my god, let me not.
Kamawana, did you know? Dial started to grow a brand new
They're
tail.
finally bringing back Dial's old model.
Wow, really? I want to see.
He's up at the observation
He's like,
tower.
these games are dangerous.
Let's go see. Medessa, you too.
All right. But don't run, or you'll trip.
It's danger. I forgot I gave Magula a cat.
Thanks,
forget.
Eleanor. I appreciate it.
That's the thing.
Having
It's
some
legitimately
girl
it's like, yo,
trouble, my
get your
little
ass
Malik.
beat for a year, and it's like, congratulations. Now you know why
I'm
you're
just glad
losing.
Kamawana and
Do I start
Medessa
winning
are
yet?
starting
No.
to feel better.
Yeah. They
That's
both
your life.
still
That's
have
your
a
fate,
long
and that's
way
what you
to
gotta
go.
accept.
But it's such a relief to see them smiling.
We've got bigger things to worry about. Hurry up and locate the next Earth Pulse point.
Right. Okay.
Must you always be so blunt, Velvet?
I must, in fact. We're up against the Abbey here, and sooner or later they'll
Games are
find
hard.
this place.
That's true. But still.
Do we go find another hideout?
No, we'll keep on the offensive. We'll capture the remaining Therians before the Abbey
Hell,
finds
yo.
us.
As a swordsman, I can respect that mindset.
I'm just now remembering this.
I'm not so sure we could hold this place anyway.
It's been the last 2 days because
We've got no obligation to.
I found another Earth Pulse point.
I don't know why I've been
It's
doing
in the
this because I've
eastern
now
bottom
reached the
east
point
I
of
think.
when I play New Genesis, my computer will crash as soon as it hits like 30
We're
minutes.
headed for Eastgand.
And my computer cannot
Then
run
our
that
first
game.
stop
My
should be
CPU is
Fort
that
Taliesin.
bad. But I've still been playing it nonstop.
Grimoire always looks like she
I just
never
do my
wants to do
dailies,
any
it
work,
crashes, and I'm
but
like, I'll
despite
call
all
it a
her
day.
grumbling, when she
I've
starts a job,
accepted.
she
This
gets
is what
it
I mean,
done,
where it's like
and
I
quickly, too.
accept suffering
She's
way
frank,
too
but
easily.
She still takes care not to say anything to
That's
hurt
the
anyone's
funny part.
feelings.
I'll
I
get
have to
there.
say, I like that in a woman.
Look,
It's
it's been
charming.
non-stop
Well,
dailies.
sorry if I'm inconsiderate.
And
and
I barely
charmless
finally
then.
I got
I didn't mean it
Gunner
like that.
and Force to
You're
level
all still
20.
so young and have
So
led
I got them to
different
the
lives.
technical max.
Can't fault you for being you.
Well, if you're saying we lack a certain air of maturity,
And I got to the
might
mess
not,
all because
not,
I was
not
like, oh,
disagree.
yo, the anniversary is
for
coming on
sure.
July 6th.
It's true.
So
Lord
I was
Artorias
avoiding
is
Gigas
scolded
because
my
I was
lack
like,
of
let me
composure
get
at times.
the, I'll see how it
Although
works with the
I do get
anniversary.
the impression that Grimoire has
And I
been
realized,
dependable like that since she
oh.
was young.
And it's a good
It's
impression
anniversary
at that.
update,
Old
and
Grim's
then
been
the
that
new
way since
stuff.
the day she was born.
I forgot about
I
that.
hate to admit it, but her combination of
But that's been
insightful
fun
words
because
and
the anniversary
deadpan
update
expression
is
has
just them
charmed the
making
hearts of many a Moloch.
it
At her
very
peak,
hard
she
to
had
switch off
fan
of
club
Force.
8,848 members strong, and her dinner shows would
It's like,
sell out
oh,
the
you just
day
trying
the
to.
tickets
It's
went
like, oh,
on
you trying to
sale.
latch on and you
Monarchy
doing one
came by the
damage.
droves to
It's like,
doze
oh,
off
you trying to just be in
listening
the
to her
area
live
and do
readings of
and
ancient
get the
books.
free stuff. Nah, you gotta do
Wow,
damage
I had no idea
and
she
not
was so popular.
minimum damage.
Yeah,
Damage.
She's even a regular
If you can't
feature
do
in
more
Who's
than
Who
one
Among
damage, you get
Norman.
nothing.
Now that I think about it, I could see how a person could interpret her lethargy as patience and her
And so,
vague
like, all because I
dispassion
got
as
the Gunner
maturity and
max
poise.
and the Force max,
Compared to her,
I decided,
I'm
hey,
just...
why don't I finally level up Ranger? Because
Were
no
you
joke,
just
you're the
trying
one.
to imitate
You convinced
her?
me with the launcher, and purely because launcher was the I got the
No,
4-star.
I didn't mean
Then I
to.
panicked after
Whether
realizing.
you meant to or not,
Oh,
that
I
kinda
can't
felt like her
multi-weapon
just
with this.
now. I can
Weird.
see it in you, waiting to be awakened. That sophisticated
Tough.
charm.
Me? Sophisticated and charming?
I was like, I got the 4-star.
don't
I'll do
know.
it.
Try talking like her.
Because
You
it finally
know
made me
how she
realize
lets
that
her
why
sentences
you
trail
upgrade from
off.
your
This is your
3-star
make or break
fully
moment here.
leveled up weapon and start leveling up the
alright.
4-star. Because
I think I know what you mean.
my
goes
4-star
nothing.
launcher, I don't even have it at max level yet,
Oh.
is still better than my max.
What do you
my
think,
max
Buffy said?
3-star.
Do I sound like her?
I'm mixing up what it's
It
called.
feels
I'm
a
mixing up the
little
rods and the
But you're
wands. I
definitely
think it's
doing
wand.
it. I think.
Like its max has like the it's I gave it the best
Grow up,
enhancements.
Eleanor. You're cute. Just
My launcher's
the
at
way
level
you
17
are.
and it is plus 12 damage
Stay
more.
out of this, Bienfu!
Rod is force. There we go. I was just like, oh, that's why people
Mankind's
swap.
despair reaches its pinnacle.
But yeah, all
Innominat
because
shall
I think the
reach
daily
out
was
and
it's like,
bring
hey,
an
you have
end
to grab
all.
some fruits in North
So that
Alia.
song bothers you too?
So I was like,
No
oh, okay, I'll
matter
grab
how
some
many
fruits. As
times
soon as I
read
finish,
it,
I grabbed the last
I don't
fruit.
see any good in it.
I didn't realize that I
Understanding
swapped
the ancient tongue
to.
is difficult, right? Perhaps there's another interpretation? Maybe the end to all
I didn't realize I
actually
swapped
means an end to all human
the
suffering, for
the
example.
most popular.
That is a possibility. But we're far too lacking in
Because
material
Sega did
to
a
know
real
anything
weird
for
thing
sure.
because
We
the
need
game
the
had a
other
huge
half of
bot
that
issue,
book,
but then again,
or
that's
some
kind of
other
just a thing with
text on the
MMOs.
Nominat.
We don't have the time
Where
to
people
search
would just
for it.
spam bots
Wouldn't even know where to start looking.
on the people would just spam bots in order to try and like sell stuff with the most popular MMO.
transcribed it might have made an error,
But like,
too.
because of
That's
PSO2,
an
it was like they were doing it
unexpectedly
through
sharp insight
stamps.
coming from you.
I'm an
Their
expert
solution
at
to getting rid of the
errors.
stamp
When
problem,
Miss Magilou made me copy
we're
Magic
gonna ban
Toad's
stamps in
word,
public
I
chat.
did it
You
pretty
can't see any more stamps in
half-heartedly.
public chat.
Didn't that cause a lot of
That's
problems?
for like 2
Well,
weeks
when
the
she
servers
tried
were
to cast the
horrible
spell
because people
for
were
one of
DDoSing the
toads,
game.
The spell exploded in
In
her
order to
face.
rebel against the fact that it's like,
It's
why
really
would you
her
banning
own
it? They still haven't
fault,
figured it out though. But then again,
She
it's just
told me to
popular
copy
MMO.
100 books in 3 days.
That's just how it goes.
Impossible.
Yeah, 69,
Cruel.
block 69
Cruel
died.
is right.
It's like everyone's now in
She's
block
a real
69.
devil, I tell
It's now in
you.
block 79, block 80, block 5, block 1.
Let's
Those
go
are the main
somewhere
blocks.
a little
now.
more private, shall we?
The irritating thing though is everyone is so mean in those blocks.
There's no
It's crazy.
need to worry. I'll make it a half-hearted punishment.
It's the funniest. It's like because I was up way too late and I was like, shit, we're still going.
Not
80's
that I
full all
really
the time.
care.
It's the funny. It's
But
like, bro,
Ella
those
ended
are
up
talking.
winning
It's
the
like,
fishing
hey,
competition
are you
when
going
we were
through your
trying to catch a
inventory
Therian.
Man, that was
in
a
front of
while
me?
ago.
Block.
I lost because I came away with nothing.
No, it was a draw. As I'm sure everyone
It's like,
remembers,
why? Why are we
all
doing
I
it?
fished
It's
up
like,
were
geez.
octopus demons.
I'm just
We
like,
were
yo, let me
competing
just
over
toss
who
out some
would catch
items.
the Therian.
Block.
Demons didn't count. So
I was just
my
running
score
around
was
doing the
0-2.
daily stuff, and it's like
No,
that's
the
what made it
loss
funny
is
though,
mine, and
because
I'm not
Block
giving it
69
to
is
you.
dead. Instead,
That's
everyone
not
just
just
chills
something
in
you
North
went up and decide
Aleo.
like that.
They just
In
all
fact,
stand
by
up on
fishing
top of the
those
building,
octopus
and they
demons,
just wait
I
until it
put
starts raining
everyone
for
in
the Giga.
danger. That should count for negative points.
The difference
I
is though, in
lost.
Block 69,
Who
everyone was
cares?
just.
It
The
was
difference
all
is
in
everyone
fun.
was talking shit. No
I
one
care.
cared.
Every competition
Block
must have a
80s,
winner and a
everyone
loser, no
is like,
matter
we are.
what. That's just
It's like
how
we
I
are
see
treating this like
Yeah,
it is
I'm
a
with Eisen on
speed
this
run.
one. It doesn't do anyone any good to make the final results murky.
I can't
They were
believe I'm going to
dedicated to
do
this,
this.
and so it's like, hey, you playing
Isaac,
this casually,
your
not get out.
curse would mean that the
Like,
odds
oh, okay.
were stacked against you from the start.
I
That
felt
doesn't
happy
make
as
for a
hell
fair
that I.
competition,
It's like
does
I
it?
never
Yeah, she's got a good point.
stand
Just have to
still.
settle the score some other way.
Because
What
maybe it's
do
because
you
I'm just
guys
lazy.
do?
I just like mashing
Play
buttons.
cards? Chess? What?
Cards are a no-go for me. I'll just end up drawing jokers.
And so
And I
I
can
was
play
doing my
shogi,
dailies in that
but
Block
I don't know
80,
chess.
and so like, as soon as I was done,
What
I
about
just saw in the
arm
chat,
wrestling? Would that
Giga.
work?
Whoa, whoa!
I realized it's
Having
raining.
a demon and a
I was like,
class hands is just asking
Yo,
for trouble
I'm
with
real
malevolence.
happy I didn't swap off a
You're
force
both
yet.
adults, so why not a drinking
And
contest?
so I still had like Ranger
That's
as my
it. If we have a
subclass. So I was like,
drinking contest,
you know
we'll
what?
be able to compete on
I
an
want to go
even
see how it
playing
is.
field.
Because if it
Yeah,
works out,
I don't see
it'll get
anything
some good
wrong with
XP,
that.
so I can finally swap
I'll
to
have the
Ranger
crew bring
as
out
my
the
main
drinks.
class. Because I'm still
Well,
too
that's
low
one
level
way
to
of
use
resolving it, I
to
suppose.
use my 4-star
Whatever gets it done. I'm
launcher
not gonna complain.
as main class.
If you guys are gonna have a drinking contest, you're gonna need some tasty
I was like,
snacks
I'll go
to
check it
with
out.
all that alcohol, right?
So I run
Definitely.
into the
Let's
area,
go out and fish
and I
us some
just see
snacks.
16 people,
Let's take out
all
the
just
little
with the
boat.
revive
We can even
icon.
pick up where we left
I was
off
just
our
like,
fishing
oh,
competition.
oh, y'all was serious.
Didn't we just figure out he can't really fish?
It's like when Giga is like, this is a threat.
We were just about to finally
'Cause
resolve
I
this
missed
mess.
it every time. And I was
you
just
have
like,
to go and
oh,
stick your nose
fuck,
into
that's,
it.
That's really how it goes over here.
Why are you yelling at me?
And so I
didn't
run
do
in,
anything
toss the revive,
wrong.
and I immediately am just like, I sit through, think about it, and I'm just like, let me not even play games. Let me not even play games. So I just
Hey,
run
get this.
back, and I'm
I
just
was out fishing
spamming
the other day,
lightning
and before I
nonstop.
knew it, I'd
Literally
wound up near
so
a
happy that I
class
made my
island.
lightning
Once
on
I
like my
realized what was
shortcut
happening,
bar
I
with
tried
the
to
number
turn
bar.
the ship around, but then it got dark
So I could just do it
all around me.
nonstop.
Was it a sudden
Get it?
storm?
If you're not level
I
20, don't
wish
even play games.
It was this
Or
great
it's not even
monstrous
funny.
bird. Damn thing had wings big enough to cover up the whole blasted sky.
And so you gotta realize, it's like, it was the
Sounds
first
like a
time that I
bit of a
processed
stretch
like
to me.
how
You think I'm
crazy
lying?
the
And
game
then check
system
it out
was.
for yourself.
Because
You
it,
just might not make it
after the
back
fight was
alive.
done, I decided
A
to open up the
huge
chat and be
bird.
like nearby players. You got 32 players all in the same area, all max level, all fighting the same enemy, and we still couldn't kill it. We still ran out of time. I was like, you gotta be kidding me.
This island's really
Because then again,
something.
I was like,
No
yeah,
way
you know
am
what?
gonna
I came in
prison
late.
here, but
Maybe
it'd
that's
make a
just
great
how it
hideout.
goes.
If I'm gonna be left in charge of
And
this
so I
place,
go,
I'll turn it
about
into
to like,
the
I
best
just go
hideout
sell off
ever.
my stuff
You're
because my
in
inventory's
charge?
getting full.
Someone has to look after this
And I
place
go like,
while you're
eh,
all
you
running
know what?
around,
I'll call it. But then I
maintaining the
realized like,
ships and
oh
the
wait,
base, watching the
I
Prince and
forgot the
Medusa,
anniversary
keeping
event.
Kamala
I gotta go kill the
company.
anniversary
I'll keep
enemies.
this place running ship shape.
But I go,
so
hey,
that
you know
all
what?
can
Why don't you go
focus on
to a
looking for
higher
the
area
Therians.
so that we can
But
get
those
more
are just odd
XP for
jobs
your
anyone could do.
Ranger,
You're a navigator.
Ranger subclass.
Isn't that a
you can finally
waste
make
of
that your
your
main.
talents?
You dolt.
I go
These
in
are important tasks.
immediately. It's
Someone's gotta
raining.
do
I
it.
just realized,
We've got another navigator.
there's another
But is
one.
there anyone
There's
besides
another
me
one.
that could handle all of this by themselves?
So I run over.
Besides,
We go fight it
ever
again.
since I lost my tail, my balance has been off. The
It
seasickness
literally
is
in
killing
chat,
me.
Giga.
That's
I'm just
your
like,
story
forget the
and you're
mobs. Let's go
sticking
do
to
it.
Tell the truth.
Still run out
You
of
don't
time.
want to come because you're afraid you'll be hurt again.
And it's like at that point, I already knew
not it
what
at
we
all.
had to do. But before, it's like the Giga. It's like it's the big sword guy. It's the big sword one because that's the one for North Aleo. It's technically, I don't even know where we're going. Hell's and Eastcan. Okay, let me not mess this up. There we go. Yeah, it was everyone. And you gotta realize, it's like after this one, because you gotta realize, it was less than 30 minutes, so it was the exact same people. I don't even know if the patch went live yet, because it was legitimately Saturday. It was Saturday.
It's sour.
Hey, wait, you can taste that?
So you've kept your sense of taste.
Hey!
In my dreams I have.
Oh, it's only injuries.
Nowhere else.
Yeah, this Saturday.
Does that make this a dream? dream.
Well, what made
It
me
would
realize
have to
very
be,
quickly, I'm like,
wouldn't
hey,
it?
yo, we actually know what's going
After all.
on. We got this good. And I start paying attention to the damage numbers, and I realized,
devoured you.
oh,
That's right.
I'm seeing
Don't you go
ones.
forgetting it. How could I ever forget?
And I
it?
realized immediately,
The
it's like,
taste of your-
oh, some people didn't know. And as soon as I realized, it disappeared. I was like, ah.
How could I ever?
I just accepted it. I was just like, oh, that's why. It hit me immediately, like why people in Block 80 are mad all the time.
Yep.
Because it's the popular one.
There's something I want to be
I'm gonna
sure
wait till
we
the
get perfectly
Hey,
clear.
wait for this bitrate to recover a bit.
All right.
There we go. All right, we
What
got
is
like
it?
yeah, no, it's
Lucky
literally
said
it's like
not your little Moloch.
What?
no, you gotta realize this is the only
That's
one.
all
This is
you
the
wanted to
only
say?
one.
You realize he
32.
doesn't belong to you either, right?
Indeed, I do.
So it was full, and
Luffy
it was
sets his own
crazy as hell
precedent,
because it
and
was
not
just like
anyone else's.
ran out of time. But that was the one where I knew the stress, and I started
You're
to
right.
understand why.
Malachim aren't just
Why
fools
Block
who
80
use
is
by
so
exorcists
mad all
as
the
they
time.
pleased.
That's the popular
I'll be more
one.
careful
So
not
you
to
have the
forget
ones
that.
that are trying,
Good.
and
As
those that
long
are
as
just like
we're
I
on
just
the
want to
same
make sure I see
page.
people. So they might accidentally join into things that you're not ready for.
Reminders. You haven't forgotten our little bet.
Like hell,
have
this
you, Velvet?
these
You
on
mean the
Saturday when I
100
fought the
gold on
Gigas.
whether I'd break?
That was my first time I ran into
No,
a Gigas.
I haven't forgotten.
I
A
ran
word
into
of
one while I was
caution.
doing the mag
People
on
can fight
I think it was
against
West
pain,
Alio.
but they
I
can't
just
fight
saw it like
against
right by the
happiness.
TP, and I
If you're
just
keen
saw
on
it. And
winning
I was
our
just like,
bet, I'd steer clear of ill.
yeah, I'm not fighting that. And I just
Sorry
ran.
to break it to you, but all I have anymore are
But most people aren't gonna
nightmares.
think that. Because imagine it, you're hot shit. You feel good as fuck. You are seeing this gigantic boss, you're gonna try and fight it. Even if you shouldn't. And that's probably what happens.
The fog's cleared. Good thing we didn't wind up getting lost in it.
Of course.
And so I thought like with Saturday, I was
Who do
like,
you
that's
think
probably
is
gonna be the
running this
last time I
ship?
went to a Gigas because
A
that was like
bunch of
perfect
shameless
timing.
rogues who are very good at
Because even my
shameless
dailies,
roguery.
I did them like way
Damn
early
straight.
because I was fearing the internet outage.
But it's strange. These
I
waters
was so
don't
ready
usually
for it.
see much fog.
I'll be getting fog though. I'm still paying attention to the game in like the background of my mind. I'm just like, interesting. So it's like, oh yeah, I know the strats now, I'm ready. And the weird thing about the strats is, if you're fighting the boss normally, you're not fighting the Gigas version. You're supposed to go for his energy pack in the back, and then like try and break his center in order to get the weak spot. With the Gigas, no. You target one leg, because melee damage is, because you gotta believe in melee damage. It's the entire reason why everyone believes, it's like why they still exist. You go with the melee damage, and you just make sure the melee damage can live long enough for it to do damage. You get the stun, everyone hits the center until it dies. That's the Giga strat. It's like, you don't treat it like any other enemy. It's like, no. The goal is to stun it as fast as possible so everyone can hit the center and get that weak point accurate. Yep, foot chest non-stop. It's like, what about that weak spot in the back? Don't even think about it. It's like whenever you're doing one of the bosses and you're like, oh, I should probably take out the wings. Don't even worry about it. Don't even think about it. Stun is the answer. Stun is always the answer.
Whoa! It's like a castle.
Don't even worry about it.
This used to be the base of operations.
And it
for a
didn't even
rich
click for
trading
me
family.
until
when trouble came
yesterday.
knocking,
It was
they were
literally
ready for
yesterday.
it, to say the least.
Before I went to bed, because I realized it was like,
They
I
must
should go.
have
It's
had
like
a
I was
lot
like,
of
you know what? I
But
finished
that
my
was a
work
long
because of the
time
internet
ago.
outage. I was like, I should just go to
Nowadays,
bed.
It's just another town in the middle of
And
nowhere.
I realized
But even so,
I should do my
to
dailies real
us,
quick.
It was the big city of our dreams.
So I run in to do my
You
dailies.
know this area well.
I grew up near here.
As soon as I
Keep on
TP to do
going,
my
and you'll
dailies,
run into a
it's
ball.
raining.
My home village.
I'm just like, again.
Therian is.
Did this update actually
Yeah,
change stuff?
somewhere in my
'Cause I was like,
village.
there's no way this can happen.
Is that okay?
I didn't even, it was
No one
legitimately,
will
I'm
know
just
me
grabbing
there.
fruit. I didn't even do like anything else yet. So I'm like, alright, fuck it, I'm gonna run
Everyone I
over.
knew,
And so I do it
already
again.
Devoured.
Run out of time again. I'm just like, wow. Now I get why you all just hang out here. This is just pain. This is all you guys have. This right here is why I don't do the customization. I got the full Norma suit. I just want to show it though, just the process. It's like why this game's weird. Move the halo and the glasses. Wait, oh, I can change the position? I didn't know that. Alright, give it to me. Ah, crap. I did it wrong. Back to halo. I don't remember what the other thing was. Here, give him the bow tie. Okay. Who got it? I didn't even remember who got it. I wasn't reading. There's a reason for why. Is it you? Oh wait, no, it's outfit. Yeah, this. Imagine doing the game in this outfit. We got like, you have to explain that. It's like, yo, it's like, look, no more dying of mothers, and this is what runs up to you while you say it. I can't handle that. Some people can't. I'm just like, I can't. It's literally why it's funny that it's like, hey, we continue to add like the swimsuit outfits. And I'm just like, I can't imagine. It's like saying casually out loud, I am the Lord. It's like, I am the Lord of Calamity while wearing that. Yeah, no, I thought that it was twice again on Sunday.
Finally cleared up. For days.
I thought it was gonna be I thought it was gonna be like, wow, I'm just unlucky. But then what happened again?
We're lucky a demon didn't show up in all that.
I'm just like,
fog.
what am I supposed to do?
Eastgan hasn't had much.
Is that the
demon
second
trouble to
time on
speak of.
Sunday?
Didn't you know that?
I was the
During
only one
Advent,
fighting it for like a
towns all
minute.
across Eastgan were attacked by demons.
Because I joined like a small room because they're like, oh, the room 8, the block 80 rooms are full.
Is that
I was
true?
like, oh, okay.
Oh, pardon me, Lady
And then like a
Exorcist.
minute into the fight,
But if you're with the
I literally
Abbey,
look, it's like
surely you've heard
6
about
people
how
in
things
the
are
room
here in
and it
Eastgan.
changes to
Of
27.
course, demons are lurking about
How did you all
outside our
find out?
towns.
How
But
did
for
you
whatever
know?
reason,
This
they don't
room was
attack us where
dead,
we live.
and then all of a sudden,
Sounds
everyone.
unbelievable.
Everyone
And we
who
still weren't
visits
able
us
to do
from
it.
abroad says the same thing.
We still
This
weren't
is
able to
neither
do
joke
it.
Nor lie. Everyone says that Lord Artorias' power
Like, at least the
lingers
HP
here,
increase doesn't
protecting our
happen if
town
you're too
against
weak.
The demons.
Still.
Whatever the reason, you're safe here. Relax and please enjoy
Yo,
yourself.
this town's gonna explode.
We
This town's
appreciate
gonna die. I could just tell by listening to it.
Towns.
Oh no, that's the curse thing. Like the curse thing is like when I've been playing, I've always been doing it at the weirdest time. Is that, you know how scary it is? You'll see someone do 500 damage and then die in one shot. You're just, what is this?
Good day.
And you gotta just
How
accept
are you
it. It's like,
liking
yeah, nah,
Taliesin?
that's just how it goes.
I bet you're surprised not to see any exorcists.
Yeah, I've never been to a town like this.
The exorcist
It's part of the
stationed
reason
in
why it's like,
Eastgan
even when I'm
often
done with the
leave
other
to help deal
classes,
with problems in other
I might
parts of the
stick as a
world.
force mate.
And again, few are stationed
Purely
here to
because it's
begin
like,
with.
we
Are
need
they
that
on
stun.
another of those expeditions now?
That might
That's
be the
right.
pure reason why I
They're
stick with
currently
it.
in Northgand, helping put down a group of dangerous
Even if I need
demons.
to like
Even though they're
redo all
gone, we still
my
have regular exorcist
skill
patrols
points.
stop by. We feel safe enough with them. Maybe they should just move the
My
capital
skill
to
point tree is a
Eastgand.
mess.
Of course, I know
But it's
there's
only
no
with
way
force.
that would happen.
Oh, when Bouncer happens, that's going to be the scary thing. Because you gotta realize, it's like with Bouncer, we abused invincibility. Will that invincibility exist? Because the movement's going to stay. That's what Bouncer does. But are we still going to be invincible? Because that's what carried Bouncer. That's what allowed Bouncer to be doing things like 20 levels above their pay grade. Because like, it's like, sure, yes, I might be underleveled, but I'm not getting hit. Will they keep that? That's what I'm afraid of.
You're travelers, right? How are other towns
I don't know if they'll
doing?
keep it.
Is the demon blight as bad as they say?
Demons are attacking cities
Just
all
do a
the
move
world
and it's like,
over,
yeah,
and
nah,
the
you won't get
demon
hit by
blight is
it.
spreading
Don't
like
interrupt it.
wildfire. It's nuts.
That's terrible. Living in this town, I almost forgot about the demons. There
That's gonna
hasn't
be
been
our
a
lives.
case of demon blight here since the Advent. Nothing much has changed over the past 3 years.
Yeah. This town's the same as it's always been.
What?
You've been here before?
Many times.
Really now? Wait, there is something that changed.
No, wait, you just noticed that.
The prickle boar meat?
Yep, it's gotten much
This is the
easier to
only
get your
town
hands
in
on
which somehow
high-quality,
nothing has
tasty meat.
changed
The hunters are
in the
probably
last
able
3
to do
years.
so well because they don't have to worry about demon attacks.
What?
Well, I hope you enjoy your
There's
return
been
to
no demon.
Taliesin.
This town's fake.
Have fun.
A town without demons.
This town's fake. I'm betting on it. This town's fake.
Could be there's a Therian at the Earth Pulse point in Eastgan that's devouring the
Like,
malevolence.
yeah, there could be a Therian,
What
but
do
it's
you
like
think?
nothing.
That would certainly
Absolutely
explain
nothing.
things.
This town's fake. This town's fake. I'm banking on it. It's like, yeah, can you believe that the outside world is so fucked? Good thing we have absolutely none of that. This town's fake. Even the fact they mentioned it's like, isn't it I might not notice it directly, but they're like, oh yeah, the fog. It wasn't that weird. But no one in town has mentioned the fog. This town's all fake. This town's fake. All of it. This game's gone evil. I wouldn't be too shocked to go for like, oh yeah, we got fake towns. Legitimately, it's just a bunch of people all dead already. But imagine that's what they do one day with New Genesis. It's like, hey, that tutorial town, remember that shit? Hey, yeah, no, it's back. It's absolutely fine. What are you talking about? It's like, as long as you're careful, you can survive that. It'll happen. Alright, hit me. What's the new thing I'm fighting? Oh, there's a lot. Linear cliffside path. Ghana Woods, Tranquil Wood. Stairs. That's what scares me. Is that gonna be our future? Because that's what's weird about Bouncer. Bouncer has so many factors. That's like, which one are you gonna remove? Because you can't keep all of it. What makes it funny is that Bouncer wasn't even... Oh, it's already been time. Bouncer wasn't even the best class. That's what makes it funny. And we got Swimwear again. It's the class that has so much stuff, but still not the best. That's what makes it crazy. That's how you know that the game had so much.
Damn! I forgot today was the day Nico
But it
was
was
coming.
fun.
I missed out on buying
It
that
was fun.
special quiche.
That's too bad. I wish she'd just open up a shop here.
Yeah, that's what makes Ranger happy.
Always having to make the
Right?
long
They've
trek
made
from
it more
above.
interesting.
I heard she doesn't want to leave the village because she's waiting for her missing friend to return.
We aren't stuck in
What
the
are you
same
talking
cycle as we
about?
used to.
A ball's nothing but a ruin.
Wait, the town's
What?
alive?
Well, you're a morbid
I was
young woman.
right!
Sure, the place was hit pretty bad by a demon
I
a few
was
years
right.
ago,
The town.
but it's
This is
not
fake.
like it's
This is
abandoned.
fake.
Many of the villagers were hurt, but thanks to Lord Artorius, nearly all of them survived in the end.
How?
Can't be.
Everyone was dead.
It certainly is. In fact, there's a girl from there, Nico, who comes here once a week to sell things.
Nico, that was my best
Just
friend.
yesterday,
I
my
killed her
husband
personally.
sent medicine to the general store there and got some juicy prickle boar meat in return.
That can't be right.
I killed everyone in the town.
With my own hand,
Velvet?
That was legitimately my first Therian act.
Velvet said a ball was wiped off the map, but it sounds like someone's been coming
like,
from
oh,
there
even
with things
naming
to
them.
sell. Do you think a new group of settlers moved in?
Apparently that merchant Nico is someone Velvet knows.
That's the
She
thing.
said
It's like
something
6.
about Artorius having
That's
saved
what, that's
the
what makes it
village.
crazy.
Do you think it had
Global
something
at
to do with
base
the
was
Earth
6
Pulse
years of
point?
content.
I can't say.
ESO 2
We've
is
heard
literally
too many
celebrating
conflicting things.
9 years
This
right
feels
now.
wrong to me.
Of course, when you come in, it's gonna feel huge.
Wrong.
We won't find the truth by wandering blindly in the dark.
No, we got the
The
first.
path forward is our only way.
Right. It's not like
Come
we can turn
on.
back.
There we go.
But Miss Mogulu, what if there's darkness ahead?
I'm just literally tilted.
Then we'll take a nice nap together. Forever. Probably.
I've been keeping ever since like this outage. I've been keeping more an
going
eye
on?
on the corner.
That's what I'd like to know.
It's like when you see that shit hit 0. It's like 6 years. It's like we're celebrating 9 years of the game. We are spoiled. Of course, it's not gonna be what New Genesis. Look, I'm giving like a grain of salt to any game that somehow manages to release now, because you have to remember, we are still at a work from home policy. We're still in we're still in that world. So the fact that anything can get made to like a huge scale, I'm impressed. There we go, the board's back. Except it's horrible for these small hallways. Hey. How do you expect 6 years of content?
Answer: stairs.
Yeah.
Or even the
I've
game's
never
making
seen
fun like,
this many
damn, we put too many stairs in this
before in
game.
my life.
You're close to the sea and the weather is beautiful and everything, but
Hell, I'm just
doesn't
gonna
all
turn the
this
camera so you
planning
can
make
see
life
it.
here hard?
Damn.
Not at all.
Doesn't this
I
architecture
walked
look
the
like nearly
stairs
every
here
other
since I was
game?
a child. A little climb like this is
We all love that Greek
Everyone
town.
raised
That one
here
Greek
has a
town with the
strong
white.
set of legs and a
Is that
sturdy
white
back. You
stone
couldn't
and the
turn a
blue
profit
frames?
selling
That's what
that
everyone
medicine
loves.
here. No way, no how.
Yeah, the bay is fine, but it's kind of, eh. That one Greek town, the one we all know. It doesn't matter what game you've played, you know this town. You've seen this town. There's even the windmill! We all know this town. You might not know the name, but you've seen it. It's a question of how you've seen it. Okay, there we go. I was about to be like, hey, you're not letting me talk to you.
It sure was. What a
Tilt the
cheerful and
camera.
happy place. And the food was amazing.
You're way too happy.
I'd love
This
to
throws
go
me
back
off.
sometime. I loved the prickle boar meatballs.
They keep
Nico's
talking about this
quiche was
prickle
so
boar.
good. It
That's what
was
makes it worse.
A master quiche. This Nico must be a great cook.
Kudos to Sonic. Kudos to Sonic
love to
Unleashed for
try
doing
this
it
master
early as hell.
quiche.
They did a
Where
whole
did you learn a
console
joke like
generation
that?
early.
Anyway,
Even though I'm
Taliesin's
still mad,
Fisherman
the only
Festival
way
is
to play
coming
that
up
game in a
soon.
smooth frame
We've
rate
got
is
to
if
show
you have a
the
Series
folks
X.
from Abal a good time. Yeah, I'm gonna help my uncle catch lots of tasty fish for the festival. What do you think you'll
Still can't get
catch?
over that the Xbox Series X is no joke the best emulator.
Oh, and duck stew.
No contest.
Those are all the names of dishes, silly. And a duck isn't a fish. It's a bird.
But they get to ride the wave where it's like, yo, the PS5, yeah, this game is cool, but I'm not able to get it. Xbox Series X, hey, you want to go play Sonic Unleashed at 60 FPS with good with SSD loading times? Hell yeah! But nah, it's like PC emulation. It's not even close. That's what makes what Microsoft is doing even more crazy. That's like, it's good. But then it doesn't help that like Xbox emulation was always harder. Like, it's crazy how actually good it is. Because for a long time I've joked about how it's like, hey, yo, the PS2 Wii version is actually better because the loading times aren't horrible. Because on the PS3 360, you're waiting 2 minutes for that stuff to load. And when it makes you load mid-level, you're just like, ugh. You know, someone actually is like, hey, here's how it looks when you're playing on the Series X with the Eggman Land level. The swap was near immediate when you had to switch from the day section to the night section. And that's why I was like, oh, this is the best one. You can't outdo that. It's like, this is how, it's emulation that's the level of, it's like, this is how the game was meant to be played. It's crazy. It's incredible. Yeah, it's part of the reason why it's like, you might have noticed that's like, why is everyone talking about Unleashed all of a sudden all the time now? That's why. It's good. They did an incredible job. It's like any 360 game you go back to, it's like, yo, this game was good, but had like a real big problem. You just open it up on the Series X, and it's like that. It's got it immediately. This is how I remember it. Let me hurry up to the town in which we can see it's like all the people that were like, they're dead. No, they aren't.
We'll just
talk about the town.
I wonder
Talk about
what
the town.
Velvet's
Hit it.
hometown is like.
A ball? I've
Yeah,
heard
no.
about it from other sailors.
That's what's crazy.
That was
It's
a
like,
long
we
time
could
ago.
do Sonic 06.
They said
Sonic
it's a
06, they
fairly
showed it. It does
plain
work.
place, and it's home to rustic,
But Sonic
hospitable
Unleashed had it.
folk.
Or Sonic Unleashed was a problem. It's like, it was.
Village to me.
That is what held back the best parts of the game.
Rustic and hospitable.
Oh, you mean to say she's devious and rude now?
Not at all.
It's
Sonic
okay,
06.
you can admit it. It's pretty much the truth.
Well, I imagine she was a plain-hearted
That game.
Hmm? You really
I mean, it gets more
believe
awkward
it?
though because there's literally a mod team who was trying to recreate it in
I
Generations.
bet she was a cheerful, loving sister.
Maybe so.
Wait. Wait.
And now she's the Lord of Calamity.
If everyone
If she
is
sees her
magically
former
alive in
friends,
this
maybe
town
she'll
in which
remember some of what she's
Velvet
lost.
literally started the game was like,
But
oh my
what
god,
has she lost?
they were all demons and I killed them all. Is Luffy gonna be alive? Or does he stay dead and that's the sign that's like, oh no, they actually aren't dead? No, it doesn't matter. Show me how off the level system.
We can do this.
Still 5 levels ahead of everything. It doesn't matter what world it is. I'm still too far ahead for this game. so many games are gonna get their chance. On the soft, it might have taken 2 console generations. They're finally getting their chance. I don't even know. It could happen. Like repeat it 4 times.
Want to live? Get out of.
Like, I don't know. The loading times are legitimately where it's like. Sonic 06 was funny as hell because when I played that game, I literally had to get a friend who was in his phase of loving. Like, he was in his phase of, like, loving Sonic 06, so he was fine with replaying the game over and over.
Victory is ours.
In order to get past like, hey, you gotta grab all the Chaos Emeralds, I think, before you get to the final boss. It's funny is I aced the final boss, so it was just that bit. It was the 2-minute loading time in between that made me be like, yo, I can't do this. That's what sucks though. That's what sucks. It's like, why does Bravely Default make you do that? And then what makes it more irritating is that the final boss actually pays off. That's what sucks. That's what sucks about Bravely Default. It's irritating as hell. It's like they make you do that, but it pays off. Like the final boss is actually worth it. And everything, and I don't know. More people talk about Bravely Default's final boss than Bravely Default 2. And as a sign that's like, holy shit, that game had to. Even if it's just music-wise.
Come on, put up a fight, okay?
Like, this is how perspective goes. Hell, it can also be like an immature perspective. So I think possibly the best perspective. Mega Man games are really bullshit if you don't know what you're doing.
Its guardian was angry at it.
Like, it might be right now I'm bringing this up only because of a random comment that got brought up as a joke, but it's more so watching people play Mega Man 2 for the first time and realizing, it's like, oh, this game really was mean as hell. It's like you find the easiest boss, and it's like, you better pray that that's actually the weakness that you want. It's like, what's weird though is that whenever they remake a game, they fix that problem. Because like my first Mega Man games were the PSP one. It was Mega Man Powered Up and Mega Man Maverick Hunter X. Like, those were my first one. And those ones didn't have that problem. Well, it's like when you go, I decided to go back and play the original. It's like, what the hell? I couldn't even finish the original Mega Man. That shit was... So, like, even when I replayed X, it's like, even playing X, I still have the problem. It's like, X is doable, except for, I'm trying to remember his name. Armored Armadillo. I have no idea how you're supposed to do that boss fight if you don't know his weakness. And then you have other ones where it's like you have the weakness and you're like, yo, this ain't even fun. It's like if you asked me what that boss did, I wouldn't know. Spark Mandrill. I legitimately do not know what that boss does. Because I got the weakness, went to him, and it's like I knew that weakness immediately as of a guess. It was my first try. I don't know what he does. And after seeing like other Mega Man boss fights, it's like, oh god, the Hadouken. I haven't even done Mega Man X's boss fight legit ever. In X and Maverick Hunter, I never did it legit. I just did the Hadouken. I was like, I'm done. I'm tired of this game. Let that count. I'm gonna ask. Those are my teammates are good.
All my power. Maybe I...
The Hadouken. The Hadouken. Mega Man 2 is bullshit. God. What makes Mega Man 2 special is that it's not even the bosses that are bullshit. It's the game itself. Like, God, Flame Man stage if you don't have the rush power. How are you supposed to do this? Then you got Airman. Airman, even if you have the weakness, is still hell. It's like you don't even have to have played the game and you know the song is proof that's like, yeah, nah, this was a prop. This game's evil. Go up that slope.
I'm extra good at beating up the weak ones.
This game is mean. I can't hit this. I can't hit. Like, wow, Woodman's the weakest. It doesn't feel like it. Like, hell, Woodman, you deal with the curse of his. It's like, you're just like, huh, how's this enemy work?
Said the same thing.
Oh!
Totally different. No, it's totally different.
And then you get to him. I'm still off that Metal Man is the funniest shit. It's like, Metal Man, what's your weakness? I have no weakness. After you beat Metal Man, hey Metal Man, what's your weakness? Myself, and only myself. These weapons don't add up. It's like, how is this the order? I had escaped some. Alright, let me go up the slope and I won't be mad. Well, screw it. He really does hate me. How's it a scripted path I miss? Alright, let's get into the circle. Come on.
I'll finish this now.
How do you choose these enemies? Hey, combo. Okay, just go in.
If you want to live, get out
Hell,
of my way.
like, what were they thinking with Airman? That shit's, it's a nightmare. It's a game, it's like, I never want to replay it just because it's like, it's one of those memories that stick with you. It's funny to watch someone do it for the first time, but something you never want to do yourself again. Oh crap, I'm out. I gotta actually learn to fight again. I've been too greedy, I've been swapping too many times. Alright, what's your weakness? Oh, win! Free! There we go. Alright, I can play the game again. Got non-stop stuff.
I hope I did a good job.
It's part of that. That's why I feel like it's hard to do a Mega Man sequel. Because you have to live with that reputation. That's what people will remember. It's part of why it's funny as hell that's like when they did the new Ghosts and Goblins. It's more of the idea, it's like, oh, it like, reach the weird state of you'll see someone play the original version, and then they play the new one, and you're like, wait, is this harder? And the answer is actually yes. You don't have to care anymore. You'll suffer, and you'll say it's fun. This is what we did for ages.
Hey,
Like,
is
hell,
everyone
I'm
all
still
right?
in shock. So remember when I was playing Halo 1? And everyone was like, when I was gonna play Halo 1, everyone told me, it's like, hey, you gotta play on hard. That's the way the devs meant for it. I didn't realize until I played Halo 2 on normal how to even switch between my grenades. They don't tell you the control. They literally do not tell you the controls. If you aren't playing on normal. You go to hard, they're like, oh, you already played the game. I didn't even know how to change. And it was illegitimately not telling you buttons. I'm just like, bruh, y'all really told me to do this from the start. Do you hate me? Well, that's the thing about Banana Mania. Banana Mania, they admitted, it's like, hey, we're including difficulty, but realize the real weird thing is that there's a bunch of people who played the game who don't even know some of these levels exist. So we're including options for people who are like, dang, this level's too hard, but I still want to play the game.
I'll finish this.
And that's what they're doing. And so it's cool seeing the new features, but it's also like, oh. it's funny seeing the levels that I definitely was held back by, and just seeing them casually go into the pause menu and skip it. So it's an option, but I'm like, this game's gonna be hard. I legitimately don't know what most of the levels even look like. Okay, they're including the original controls, so it's like you can play the game, but they also included the option to. There's a button to have the game slow down, because they know that that's like the most popular. It's legitimate. Anyone who plays on emulator for the first time has that button mapped.
Unarmed.
So it's built into the game this time. For you to slow down the game to make going through those thin platforms easier. But what scares me the most is that everyone's mainly afraid of us, like, oh, they're gonna add jump. Wait, what's this? Wait. Oh, yeah, the music. No, the music. Yes. Oh, hell.
Say, do you know why Velvet was sent to
things
that prison
I
island
haven't
in the
seen.
first place?
It had to be to funnel the other prisoners' malevolence to Innominat, right?
Why would they send you to a
There's
prison?
an Earth Pulse point near a ball, right? Wouldn't it have been easier just to leave her there?
Lack of food, probably. I heard she devoured
she did
the
eat the
entire
whole village.
village. Could that rumor really be true? Who can say? Let's ask Eisen's coin.
You know it doesn't work like that.
All right, let's think. Why else would Artorias move Velvet to the island?
Like
She
all
was the
those
first
songs,
Therian
all
he
those levels, I only saw off of
He needed a guinea
Co-op.
pig to test
No,
out
not
what
co-op,
was written in the
speedruns.
ancient book.
Precisely. He made a special cage for her in the island prison,
Velvet was
where
the
Earth
test.
Pulse Point and Malevolence met. Then he used Velvet to test how Therians work.
Huh. I could see him doing that.
But turning his own family into an experiment.
I'm just offering a theory. But a man willing to sacrifice his brother's life wouldn't likely show mercy to his sister either.
How could he be capable of such things?
Not wrong.
Perhaps that's just how badly he wants to save this world. Or
Oh,
perhaps
those
there's no other way
songs.
it could be saved.
Huh?
Hey,
Do you
still
think
got
there'll
more.
be ruins at this Earth Pulse
Oh
point
wait,
too?
yo.
If you're expecting something like the
I'm saying it
undersea
now.
or
I'm guessing
underground
that
temples we
the
saw
Earth
before,
Point is where
you
the
might be setting yourself up for
temple
a
is.
disappointment.
At the temple, it's
Have
gonna
you
be at the
been there
coast.
before?
No.
Same place where that moon was.
But if
at the
there's
intro.
any such kind of grand structure here, it wasn't recorded
The
in the Abbey's
OG
archives.
extra is like, oh, but wait,
Eastgate
there's
has
more.
long been a frontier, and civilization here was never really developed. Plus, the land to the east is said to be unstable.
Imagine how weird
making
that
it
must
hard
be.
to build anything too large there.
Like, how much you get used
Even
to
if
like
a temple had been built there, the shifting earth would likely have swallowed
it's
it
like getting
without
used
a
to like
trace.
making stuff, and it's
The
like
worship of Innominat may be
having to
widespread
know
now,
that like
but
more
just
than
a few
half of the
years
players who play this
Imperial
game will
faith
not
was all
see
but
it.
dead.
Right.
Still
putting
if
on
you
a
actually
show.
searched for the ruins, I bet you could come up with something incredible. We've seen underwater and underground temples, so why not a temple in the sky?
Oh, it's time.
A temple in the sky?
We get
It's a romantic thought.
these weekends won't give a
and the
break. There's
ancients were
always
certainly
something
advanced,
at
but
4 a.m.
Flying temples are a bit far-fetched, eh?
Hey, that's the beauty of magic. Anything could happen. A flying temple, a beautiful woman being sawed in half. The border between dream and reality is as fine as a frog's hair.
Jeez,
Maybe
we aren't
you just
stopping.
spend too much time daydreaming.
Maybe.
It's like a serious tournament. We actually got a draft. It's like you actually got to choose. And this is planned. This is not casual. It's like, oh, you noticed it. That temple in the sky bit. Like, hell, I don't even need to have played Hysteria to know what that's talking about. It's a frequent thing. Tails does love their temples in the sky. What's getting healed? Craziest thing about this bit, normally when you open up the map, it won't show where you are unless you've been here before. The thing is though, I technically have. Oh, cool chest. It's a life bottle. Look, it's part of the reason why I haven't changed Velvet's moveset since the start is if you do a break soul, you usually heal. It's like, it's a default bit of it. The entire reason why Rokuro's being a counter is so funny. The cycle doesn't stop. Oh my god, we got the draft. It's like people remembering. You gotta take the stats. It's like, gotta go reference your stat notes. You gotta go reference them. I already know the Discord's gonna be something. You don't forget. You can't forget something like that. Big people. Hey. What if those people are consistent? You can't forget that. Alright, don't fight me. I'm like 5 levels over. Hey, wait. Oh, you grouped up. Oh, you stay grouped up. Yes.
Let's do it!
It's the fun of pigs. I can see everything just go absolutely wrong. I can come off this one. That's not the combo I wanted, but it'll work. Why is Swallow Dance so good? It's one of my first moves I get.
I'll finish this. You're wide open.
Of course it would. That's how it goes. That's how it goes in. That's 100% normal.
I hope I did a good job.
For anything. But that's not just events. It's like it's for sports in general. I forgot to swap to these. Hey. When you get back to the menu. It's also a cursed thing if you ever do play this game. Know that one of the titles requires you to be in the menus, not playing the game, the menus for 3,000 minutes. I just need to process for 3,000 minutes. How many hours is that? That's it. I'm sorry, I did the math for it. And it's like, I gotta be doing something wrong, because I'm just trying to process the math. There's 60 minutes in an hour. You need 3,000 minutes. 3,000 for the title to finish. That's 50 hours, right? Like, I'm not doing math wrong. Like, drastically wrong. So I'm just like, it is. What the fuck? This game. This is why people don't want 100% Tails games. Like, imagine 100%. You just gotta set your controller down, go into your settings, tell it, do not fall asleep if I'm idle, and just leave. And that's how you get your. That's how you finish it. I was already embarrassed when I hit 300 minutes. And then the title was like, alright, you need 3,000. No, it wasn't 300, it was 600 minutes. Like, oh man, I made a mistake. And now they're sitting here, it's like, nah, that ain't enough. Not even close. Need to do more. No, it's definitely, you're supposed to do this in New Game Plus. That's probably why they add so many options in order to grind grade, but still, it's like... Hurry up and level up your stuff so I can swap. Probably how those minutes add up. Just going through the menu and scrolling. And hoping, please, please, let there be something that isn't done yet. Why is this one nothing? He hasn't got hit yet. I gave this to Rokuro 5 hours ago. You can only increase your armor when you're getting hit. He's been going on perfect. He hasn't been hit yet. That's why it gets hard. When you're so good. When your team is so good, you don't get to play. That's like joining a crew battle and not getting to play because it's like, oh, well, my team never lost. They had a perfect play. What do you do? What do you do? What did she do? You just go and do another stream while you're waiting your turn because it's not gonna happen. What am I doing? I got the board. I just start selling stuff. It's like, hey, yo, what you want? I'm getting something out of this. There we go. I pull up.
Woo, it's a biggie.
Finally, enemy my level.
Leave this to me. Take the heaven.
Team's too busted.
I'll finish this. Little blue. No escape. I'll stop. You're wide open. Bird. Die or be killed.
Team is a pro.
No escape.
Just treat it like it's an actual baseball game.
See this? No escape. Let's go.
I got solutions.
No escape.
Oh, stun again.
Bird. Die or be killed. No escape.
That'll work.
Die? Think you can dodge? Just try. Perfect mayhem.
How do you even sell off of that, though? Like, actually, what are you supposed to do off of that? When you get into that situation. What? Oh, you're over here.
Hey, is everyone
Pomu's
alright?
birthday. Hey, I got another one. It's why. No joke, why I haven't opened Twitter. Because I was scrolling for an hour before I realized, it's like, huh. Twitter's not gonna let me forget it's her birthday, isn't it? It's just not, that's all I see. All I see is like, well, it's a good reminder. Good reminder. It's like, actually, I still got an hour, technically, before it starts. But I can at least have it in the background. I won't forget. Kinda, maybe. I'm definitely gonna forget. Knowing how everything goes, who knows? Worth it. Who else leveled up? Yeah, finally, your spear. Think stuff. Fun. How's it? None of the rest matter. All the rest can go. Now go through the cave. Eh? Weird. I was about to double check something on my phone. I literally had the last thing that I had opened was actually a calculator. I just had to make absolute sure that I was like, I wasn't messing up the math. No, I've definitely been here.
I'll finish this
I know it's an RPG staple to be like, hey, this is your hometown. I mean, like, you have the return, like, after everything's all said and done.
If you want to live, get out of my way.
Bonus. It's not 46. When the game started, it was like 7. Swap. Normally, it's like everything would be on fire, but they're treating it like everything's okay. Bye. Done. You done. You done. Yes. Put this on real quick. At the end. That's what's crazy. I know and don't know. I know what it is, but I don't know how we got there. And that's what makes it funny to me. Internet music, it's like, I know how the boss fight goes. And that's what makes it funny. I don't know how we got to that boss fight, but I know how the boss fight goes. Like, kudos for it being one of the few bosses that, like, make a clear explanation. It's like, wait, they just hurled the world at us. How are we still here? It's like, nah, we threw a different timeline at you. There's a difference. Like, hell, it's like how they had to retcon. It's like, yo, wait, how does supernova work? Oh no, he didn't actually hurl a supernova at you. He hurled the feeling of a supernova at you. How that caused, it's like he doesn't even hit you. It's just he hit you with so much mental confusion, you hurt yourself in the process. That's about as close as I got with what happened with Bravely Default. It's like, yo, wait, no, if I'm gonna win this, I'll literally destroy other timelines to go power in order to win here. That's what I got from Bravely Default. It hurts even more all because, like, legitimately the entire reason why that got out of my mind is all because, I know I mentioned it before, it's like the entire reason why I stopped the game is because I hit the point of what I thought would be the final boss. I hit what I thought was going to be the final boss. At the same time, it's like, legitimately, it's like when the news hit, that's like, oh, Wada passed away. And it's weird, because it's like, it's the 60th anniversary. Even though it's been that long, that's still in my mind. It's still what I associate the game with. How to change. It's like he wasn't even involved in the game, but still. It's hard, it's sometimes hard to forget. Some stuff's hard to forget. Come on, launch. Go. This game's gonna be a problem eventually. I haven't hit there yet. I'm still gonna be happy. I've practiced enough that I don't have to focus. The focusing is off stream where I turn on hard mode so I get my X. Now I just get to relax. Oh! Speaking of weird RPG things. I'm not sure if you remember how everyone, it's like, hey, we're bringing the whole Yakuza series onto Steam, and it was all cool. But like, people were wondering, it's like, hey, why isn't Judgment on PC then? Like, even when they reveal, it's like, hey, this is the PS5 edition, that you can't play it on PC. So we actually got the reason for it. It's not that this game can't run on PC. That's part of the reason why they like Dragon Engine, is because it's so easy to put Dragon Engine on anything. It's actually because of...
Nothing can stop these fists.
I forgot what it's exactly. Double check. Get the exact term. So I'm not saying anything that's too wrong. The agency. The agency that's behind the actor and the model for Yagami, for some reason, has a no internet policy. And you know, everything is like, what do you mean no internet policy? I mean that if they appear in a magazine and the magazine is digital, you legitimately have to crop their member out and just replace it with like a gray image. That reason, and it's like that licensing work is possibly, that is the entire reason why Judgment will never come out on PC. Because they're that strict on it. And to give you an idea how bad it is, imagine it's like you got the agency and it's like they're on the front page cover. They're on the cover, but the digital version will legitimately just be them replaced where it's like you have to unlock the character. It's kind of sad, all because it's reached a point where it's so ridiculous that Judgment the series, like this was supposed to take over for like the beat 'em up side of the Yakuza series. Lost Judgment might be the last one just because of that, because it's too many hoops you have to jump through. It's like, oh, we don't want anyone defaming our work, so we'll legitimately cut them out so you can't see them. You can't mess with them digitally. Yeah, that's part of the reason why it's like Judgment coming out was such a big deal. It was like, oh wow, you're really letting him be on a game? But nah, they're still jumping through hoops. Weird imagery rights. It's complicated. Alright, come on, fight me. Hit me.
I'll end this quickly.
Ah, that's just how their company goes. I'm just still in shock. That's like, that can legitimately happen. And some companies legitimately have rights. That's like, hey, we have 100% control of how you appear on the internet. Like, hell, like, that's a mech. I'm still in shock. Like, it's hard to describe how bad it was. Why do I feel like my stun affects me as well? Why is Velvet the only member I have that doesn't get stunned like crazy? That's how I know I messed up. I don't think a Miracle Johnson can happen, but it's like, oh. It's like, oh, Yagami's agency? No, we can't have that. That's not allowed. It's like, he cannot be on Steam. It's like, he cannot be on Steam because we cannot allow people to mess with him on Photoshop. And that's it. That's the entire reason why. What makes it even funny, though, is that's like, the rumors start spreading of realizing it's like, wait. This agency isn't even that big. It's like, they're not the biggest, but it's like they have all these big names. And so it's like, the idea is like, yo, wait, is this a black company? Started spreading around. It's like, got hit with the realization. It's like, wow, isn't it funny that Sega, a company whose current big series is literally about literally about the Yakuza, having to jump through hoops, and one of their series actually might having to stop because of a Yakuza related company. And you're thinking, oh no, it couldn't be that bad.
That voice.
Literally, the final bosses sit. Literally, some of the bosses in the Yakuza series are literally, their entire basis is the idea. It's like, they're Yakuza, but they don't have the Yakuza name. It's like, they aren't tied to a group because that's not how it works anymore.
What's going on? How can Nico be here?
So it's just the idea. It's like, that could possibly happen. That could be the end of the series, sadly. Why am I fighting this? Oh wait, give me more. I gotta double check my arts. I got like one. Alright, which one do you have? Elemental. Alright, it's time to spam Burning Moon non-stop. Oh crap. I'm still lazy. I still got sick with my semi-auto. Wrong button. It's been so long since I forgot how it works. Why am I doing this? I'm just doing this. I get to stop. I get to match bonus non-stop. Feel fancy with 1,000 particle effects going on. How is none of that combo? I don't care, go for it. And it keeps going. It's like the only character with... I have such a ridiculous amount of priority, nothing matters. I don't even know what... We went from doing like 10 damage to doing 1,000 for the final hit. Right, so random skill that creates him. These are what makes this game dumb. Just randomly, just like, hey, yo, that attack you did gets to do like 5 times the damage.
Really you?
We made too many models for these characters to die, so we're gonna make sure you see them again.
Velvet? What is this? How are you alive?
I could ask you the same question. Where have you been this whole time? You just up and disappeared. Everyone thinks that you were eaten by a demon.
What? Oh, we are actually doing this. It's a fake world.
I knew it couldn't be true. You're too strong to let some crummy demon take you down.
Actually doing this.
You're alive. Oh.
Are you gonna put the blade away? Your blade's still out.
Sorry, I didn't mean to embarrass you in front of your friends. I have to let everyone know the good news. You finally come back to us.
Oh, it just hit me now.
Nico's alive. She's
It might not
alive.
actually be the fake thing. It's like this
Don't
is a
let
fake
your
world.
guard down. I've got a bad
Never
feeling
mind,
about
Eisen said
this.
bad feeling. It's a fake world.
Well, naturally, we've got a Reaper
He's like,
with us.
surprise! I can tell.
Let's
I
head
can see
for
your
a ball.
waypoints.
We can ask everyone there exactly what happened.
Because earlier in the game,
Yeah.
like they had the conversation. It's like, wait, whenever Velvet eats anyone, even if they were a Therian, they turn back to their human form.
Velvet, I
But we
have
kind
to
of all
ask,
had the assumption that they're
are you
dead.
sure that the other villagers
That's
died
probably
that
what they're
day?
going for
Well,
here.
it's
Maybe they're not actually
not
dead.
like I had time to check.
And that's what my consuming... Alright, come over here so I can finish. There we go. It's like my consuming the malevolence can do. It's like, it's such a crazy level that it's like they're even able to live afterwards.
I'll finish this. No escape. Well, that's a wide open.
Or it could be that this is just fake. And it's like they become that aware of the fact that I'm going after the Therians. They want to trap me back into a happy memory.
No escape. You're wide open.
It adds up. Like, how dare you care about your feelings when the world is at stake? The needs of the many over the needs of the few.
Did you see that? I beat it.
The hardest part of this bonus XP system, there's rarely gonna be a time that the mage doesn't win. So how is anyone else gonna get the bonus XP? It's like, oh, then just, it's like whoever kills the last enemy gets the bonus XP. How am I gonna outdo someone whose final hit covers nearly the whole screen? How would I ever reach that point? It's just not happening. They just treat it as a name of fact. Alright, which other one did I forget to get for you? Way to, oh, fatigue. Perfect. 400, 261. Alright, we'll do 261 just. Also goes to my mind though. The weird fact of for some reason is easier. It's like the weird stuff. It's like whenever I think of Miracle Johnson, how weird it is that it's easier to go through. It's like from Japan. To take another country's copyright and have fun with it, rather than it's like you're from another country. Because like the best example of it, it was a joke. It's like it was a joke for so long in Smash how. Like Cloud, it's like Final Fantasy VII had like no music. It was the funniest thing. It's like for someone, it's the joke of it's like, oh well, yeah, it's like the only reason why Cloud happened was a copyright lag, and that's why they moved so quick. It's why Cloud also doesn't have an English VA, even though he has an English VA officially. No, that wasn't it at all. It literally is. It's like for some reason though they only explained it in the Japanese version of the Sephiroth overview. It's that Square Enix music copyright is hell. It's the entire reason why it's like doing Dragon Quest music is such a mess. Because you have to jump through so many hoops in order to be like, hey, we want to do something with it. Now you gotta check the composer, you have to check the you have to check with the with whoever did the arrangement. It's just crazy. It's like how much goes into it. And you get stuck in the weird state. It's like, yeah, I'm happy that they're able to be in control of their rights, but it's also, I would never want to be the person responsible for having to get those rights. Because hell, I think a good example is that continuing on with the RPG train, I kind of want to like finally finish playing through Earthbound, because I started it years ago, but I never finished it. So I thought it's like, hey, I'll finally like play it. Because I had fun with it, but it's like I got caught up with a lot of stuff. So it's like I never finished it. I didn't even get the final. I literally stopped right before I got the final party member. Like that's how early I technically had to stop. But Earthbound is like you technically can't now. Because Earthbound's music copyright is an absolute mess. Because Sony did the physical release for Earthbound music when it came out. But somehow they technically still own the rights to the music, even though all they did was publish it on physical CDs. They didn't even make it. So because of that, playing Earthbound is now you're at a constant risk of DMCA randomly. Yeah, like anything with Sony music is a mess. And that's why it's like, you might be wondering, it's like why a bunch of Earthbound playthroughs disappeared. It's literally because they got DMCA stripped. Like, it's a mess of how much. Like, yeah, it's part of the reason it's like, as a joke, it's like, I used to laugh, but it's like, why is... Like, for Death Stranding, I was wondering, it's like, why does... It's like, why does, like, Kojima note whenever anyone actually puts in the effort to go through and do a stream of it? It's because that game is a music copyright mess. And so that's why it's like, anyone who's willing to, like, jump through those hoops, they notice. Niji-san did— oh, no. What happened there? What happened there? Because I was like, no, it's like, I'm forever in fear of Sony music, because you might remember in the past, it's like back in the day it was like, oh, I'm gonna show you how to do something. They did a tutorial in which they type out what they're about to do in like WordPad, and then they do it while doing like it's like while doing, jeez, unregistered hypercam 2. You know, the music that they always use in those vids, Sony bought the rights to it. So any vid that uses that song now, possibly the most famous, like, copyright-free song, Sony owns the copyright for it now. It's a mess doing anything. It's cursed. Yeah, you want a sign of it's like how copyright can change. I think the easiest sign is how it's like if you want to do anything Dragon Ball related, before all you have to do is just reference people who owned it. Now you have to also reference Shueisha. And we're stuck in the weird state that's like, oh yeah, they exist. You didn't have to reference them before. But I know it. With the 3D, what did Sony do? How is like, what did Sony didn't mess with it, right? I'm just it'll be weird. No, it's part of, it's like realizing it's like how many songs I've used that are owned by Sony. Or part of the reason why I got more scared of like doing edits, because I was like. Because everyone would always want me to be like, hey, why don't you use this song? And I just look it up, and I'm just like, are you sure? But like, doing it for personal stuff is like, I didn't care. But it's like, when you're doing it with a company, I'm just like, are you sure you want me to do this? Scary. Because things aren't to say what was okay a couple years ago was actually just a gray area. I mean, yeah, Sony doesn't like. Sony doesn't entirely equal like Sony music. It's just like, I don't wanna risk it. Alright, I'm gonna take a gamble with some spikes. Like, consider a quick chance and to check like how much. Who knows? Maybe this will be the push to finally make me start using. It's like to finally switch my browser. So I open this link and see if it doesn't mess with stuff. How is he not on the ground? He was legitimately sitting. Alright, let me open it. Let me see what this is. Sony, why? Like, oh boy, I'm gonna catch the archive. Oh. How it works. That's how it works. If you Hey, Angel Wings, let's go. Okay, I wouldn't be shocked. Saying this now, I wouldn't be shocked if this is actually the funny reason why Nintendo doesn't want to release Mother 3. It's not because they're sitting here going like, releasing an M-rated game, that'll be complicated, especially when it's a GBA game. No, it's because they don't want to jump through the loopholes of Sony Music. Like, yeah, it's a story, but imagine that. Imagine if that's actually it. And that's the actual reason why they don't want to release Earthbound. Because no joke, this is the same reason it's like all Smash like Flash games. You know, it's like whenever anyone else does one, when it's like, oh, it's Pokemon or someone else, they'll get shut down. Whenever it's a Smash one, they don't. Why? Because you can't, not one company can come in. They all have to come together. So if they include an anime character, imagine how funny it would be, like Nintendo having to go to Shueisha and be like, hey, we want to take this down. Shueisha's like, no. Because it's like, no, you have to come to us and then we take it down together. It's part of the reason why it's like, even though Sora Limited doesn't exist, I stand by Sora Limited is the entire reason why Smash has so many third-party characters. Because it's not Nintendo coming to you, it's Sora Limited. So you don't have to jump through so many loopholes. It's probably like the same reason, it's like instead, it's why Kojima had like the blessed state of when he was doing Death Stranding. It's like, imagine if it's like back when he was with Konami, and they just started jumping through, and it's like they started just like going to studios and being like, hey, can we borrow your engine? Can we use it? It's like all this stuff. It's like they'd start playing games because like, oh, you're coming to us. Meanwhile, it's like one guy. It's one guy, and he's like, hey, can I check out your engines if I could use it? Of course, you're gonna be cool. Yeah, but studios across the world were welcoming him with open arms. That's just how it goes. That's why Smash fan games haven't been touched. Like, they get a lot more free room.
You'll be rust on my blood.
No, it's that same reason why it's like I like to joke that it's like if Smash was made today, we would not get a Pokemon. It's like we might not get a Pokemon character. It's literally because they've been there. That's what it's still. You gotta jump through all these hoops. Like whenever you remember the Pokemon company is like 3 companies, you just go like, Like imagine that. It's not fun at all. That's what happens. You gotta go through all the paperwork.
Try as they might, it won't change anything.
I didn't even see her the whole fight and she gets the bonus XP. This is what I mean. Come on, come on.
Don't waste my time.
These are the hoops that they gotta jump through. How'd that count? I didn't even hit the button, but I'll take it. I just hold the button in case it accidentally whips. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be who I'm targeting with it. If someone in the arena is stunned and they're an enemy, he just gets to do it. And it doesn't help that it's like his best combo starter is one of the best. Oh fuck, we gotta fight. Wait for it. There. There we go. Finally hit that point. Even you get stunned. Alright, it's a win. I might have a chance. I might have a chance. I forgot that these enemies exist. But I got non-stop armor. They went, hey, you're doing too good. Fight this real quick. Oh, look at the health bar though. Why? Why is it only what Why is it only what Velvet does? My block doesn't break. Doesn't matter. Oh, I'm so sorry. Let me get out of here. What am I doing? Let me swap. Why'd I swap? Alright, but it looks bad, but look at the health bar for it. We're technically doing good for something we are 5 levels behind on. Just let me get it. Hey, and there we go, no problem. And just know, anytime you see that, cannot take a screenshot
Just
now.
wait until I pull out the good stuff.
No, it's a trophy because this game is funny. Because the PS4 is the built-in. It's like, hey, you can. It's like, hey, if you want, you can share this or you could like stream it. Anytime you see that cannot take a screenshot, it means, hey, this part is blocked. The whole game is blocked. I was like, oh, you want to use the built-in stream? No, you can't. And it's funny because it's mainly a thing for RPGs. Or nearly every RPG game turns that on. It's funny as hell. That's like you could. It's like if you know my account, you can scroll through the Persona 5 trophies I got. The only one that shows a screenshot is the end of the game because the end of the game trophy only comes on. You only get it at the title screen. They're like, nah, you ain't showing this to anyone. I got a capture card. Damn it. I think the only other game that isn't an RPG that does it is actually Sonic Forces. That's more so because the game isn't that long, so they don't want you to just like show it off. Everyone has their way of handling. Best is good, who knows? You're done. What? You can't get over that God Hand actually includes it in the game. It's like, hey, you doing too good? Here's a boss that's meant to beat your ass. But hey, if you don't want to try and fight it, here's legitimately an in-game option to beg for your life. And like, yeah, that's balanced. That's how we handle it. But it works though. It works. Because we're not gonna act like it doesn't fit the character perfectly. You talk shit. Oh fuck, I talk shit too much. Please don't kill me. Oh yeah, they got people who just play on. They have people who say level die is actually easier. It's like, yeah, no, that's just normal. It's like you just accept it. It happens when you play a game over and over. All the things about the game that's like, ooh, ooh, you're just like, yeah, no, that's normal. So I'll never fall for anyone who says Beautiful Joe is easy. Everyone who says it's easy, it's like their playtime is in the triple digits. I'm just like, I don't fall for anyone who says that. It's like how everyone who says Bayonetta 2 is easier is because they played Bayonetta 1 non-stop. That you can't forget your experience. They're the same, I'll take it. Alice. I'm his actor. But now that I got that fight, I'm gonna take that as a sign. I was like, let me just hurry over. I just want the treasure chest, but I'm not getting it. That's also the weirdest thing about, like, I was really about to say last gen, because I'm starting to realize I'm still, like, mainly playing PS3 era games. No, 6th gen games just, like, always just like, yo, wouldn't it be cool to just have a boss fight that just entirely different to everything else? It's like, yo, we gotta have variety. And so they just toss stuff at you. They just throw anything, and they're like, yep, this is different. This will totally throw our players for a loop. It's like, why? Why would you do this? Do you hate me? Did I do something to personally offend you? They just treat it like it's normal. Entirely normal. But then again, it's like, I'm complaining about a game. It's long. Ooh, 5th gen, all because it's like, yo, we're learning the 3D, so we don't know how to make these games that long. Oh, that's legitimately, it's like Super Monkey Ball. Every scene is like, yo, it's so easy. And it's like, how long y'all been playing the game?
After what I did, when he killed Laffy.
Velvet,
Like, don't be saying
you
Super
alright?
Monkey Ball 2 is easy, and I see y'all
I
speedrunning.
know I'm right. I'm sure of it. This isn't how the village should be.
Well, let's stay calm and investigate.
I am calm. I'm fine. Really.
It didn't seem like that was someone
It's like,
else.
yo,
masquerading
it's like,
as this
damn, how am I
Nico
supposed to
girl.
get past these, like,
But if
thin
she's the real
things? How am I supposed to balance it?
then something
Then you come in,
very
it's like, yo,
unnatural
check this
is
shit out.
going on.
Flick.
You get me, Rokuro?
Just jump it.
Yeah, we better keep an eye out.
Definitely gonna be like the next, isn't it? It is not, but I finally have this so we can finally start moving. This is what I mean. Let me skip it, let me skip it, let me skip it. Yes! I forgot there was another one. Something tells me to do this. I don't know what something tells me. For safety. I messed this up. Alright, pull up. What's good? What level are you?
Are we ready for this?
I'm over leveled! Get fucked. I was so afraid you're weaker than the other guy. This isn't even a contest. I forgot I gave her spells. And you dodge so good, the game says no. Going with Earth. You are. It's like when you get used to certain things, it gets hard. Hell, who knows? That could have been the start of why you had such a huge kind of quality. You never know how things change. Why is this man taking 20 hit combos but not getting stunned? Look at this! Look how long this is! 61 hits and it was like nothing. Never mind, it's over. Magic.
Whew, I thought we were done for.
25 times. We want me to just spend stuff. Sucks about things though, it's like when you miss the wave of it, you get kind of scared over. It's like going back is important because you have to reference it's like how they got to that point. But then you also get stuck in the point, it's like, what if I've seen it before and then I get stuck in the state of comparing it? So I don't want to run into that. I want to respect things for what they were. But I fear that when my tongue is a mess. Inuyasha. Because even without seeing it, it's like I've seen a ton of things that have referenced it. So I know it's influenced a ton. I'll give it its time of day sometime though. It deserves it. It really does. Technically better. Oh no. I'll move like 100 defense. They don't block, but come on. Menu gate. That's everything. Think. Still confused. It's like, how did you reach this point? I know a bunch of weird stuff in games usually comes down to it's not how do we get this point? It's more just one person high up the ladder said, I want this, and you had no choice to include it. But why is this what we decided? It's like, yeah, this is like, oh yeah, we need to include a way for players to move faster after they've gone through the dungeon. And you know what we need? A hoverboard. Wait, nothing over here. Abandon it. Tenchi. Come on, I gotta double check. What's Tenchi? I need to make sure I'm not doing this wrong. Tenchi. Why do I remember this? Ah. And that's what I mean. That's what I mean. Sometimes it's like you just look at the character and you're like, I might not know your name, but I know you. Everything? 8B. Oh wait, there's one more chest. Let me grab that chest real quick. Come on, hoverboard, make this not take long. Stream's probably gonna end with me having to massacre a whole town. Again. It's kind of crazy about RPGs though. They've always, it's like the big ones have always covered dark subject matters, but just the difference is the presentation.
Scout ship settings.
It's like hell. How do you animate? I still think of some scenes from like older RPGs, and I just think it's like, how are you supposed to portray that? Like for example, Final Fantasy VI, it's like the world absolutely falls apart. How are you supposed to portray that? How would you show that? Like imagine that in HD. Imagine it's like we're doing this. It's like, yo, we gotta have 4K graphics. We gotta show this off, every single detail. It's like showing the world ripped apart at its core. How do you do that? Oh crap, I didn't see you.
I'll finish this quickly.
Oh yes, he finally got his. I already turned off everyone's because I have to see them all if I want. I just want to see everyone's mystic art this time.
It looks like no one is injured.
So I turned off their level 1s and forced them. It's like you only get to hit the button if you level 2. Finally did it. I know we're fighting. I already fought the Dire. Let me forward. At least this isn't a gas puzzle. Oh, one of the puzzles I did off stream, I thought it was gonna be a story mode thing, so I didn't want to mess around with it because I was like, well, I'm not doing anything. I might as well go and do it. So Jimmy is a puzzle. It's like you have to go around eating different fruits in order to pass through the gas. The thing is, though, sometimes you'll enter the next area and you don't have the fruit for that gas, so you have to go into a different area, eat that fruit, and still work through that area. It was messy. It didn't help though that it's like you wouldn't know. It's like you'd have to memorize yourself. It's like what fruit you had, because it wouldn't give you an indicator until you ate the other fruit, or you were about to. So you're just guessing. It's like, wait, what gas am I immune to? There we go. That's why I recognize it. This is definitely the area I was. It's definitely an area of the start of the game. I even remember that save point and questioning why that save point exists. I am hey, don't worry too much about me. Ignore the moving board. Feel sad because I really thought they were gonna add a freaking trick system. That's why I was so confused. Because that used to be the excuse of why so many games would include this. It still confused the hell out of me when I played Spyro 3. They actually included the board segment just to flex. Like in something I just wanted to flex. See, we can make a Tony Hawk game too and include a whole. It's like a whole like, hey, here's a trick system. And it's like, why? Just for a minigame. Because we can. It's just how stuff went back then. Show me. Everyone. Oh, that is everyone.
Velvet! You're really all right.
Oh, thank heavens! It's so good to see you!
Where have you been all this time? You never even wrote!
But I don't. I thought the whole village was wiped out that day.
Yeah, it nearly was.
But just when we thought it was all over, Arthur, Lord Artorias saved us!
Why you say it like that, though?
No, it was his doing in the first place. He sacrificed Laffy.
That's how you know y'all are weird. That's how you know it's fake. It's like, why aren't you calling it? Why are you calling him Lord Artorias?
What happened to that poor boy?
That's all you have to say? A shame? My brother Laffy died.
I'm sorry. Truly, I am. But you can't lose hope, dear.
He's right. What counts is that your brother's still alive.
He's alive.
Well, we are doing this bit.
He's in your house. Don't worry, we've all pitched in to take care of him.
So we've been taking care of him. He's not dead. We know you thought he was dead. But no, he totally isn't dead.
Velvet.
It smells weird.
Velvet, let's go to your house and see.
Yeah, okay.
You're gonna magically have, like, you actually do magically have way too good equipment. Give me it. Oh, wait, no, I can't count. I was about to be like, oh, you're expensive. Nope. Still way too rich. That ring and that ring. What the hell is that? Upper. That doesn't sound right. Grows stronger, attracts a lot of attention. I wonder why. Level that up, so. Oh, this one. Of course, it attracts it. They've been trying to hide it anymore. At least it isn't Magulu and how many jokes she has about extension. Now she isn't a fan of long things. About to level up some. Or level up the pumper upper. All these items that I had like absolutely no use of, now all of a sudden they're good. Huh. I mean, yeah, finally, but I'll dismantle later. I can't talk about how weird it is because, look, I definitely been doing this for nearly 50 hours, but it's like the exact position. I don't know. It's either this is literally gonna go into a story of how Artorias was always right, or Artorias really is a piece of shit for doing this. And I'm interested, it's like, which switch are we going? Because I'm banking on that Artorias is totally a piece of shit for doing this purely because they keep... If they didn't show Aizen's reactions, I'd be totally just like, yo, wait. But they keep emphasizing that Aizen's just like, yo, something's off.
What's
This is legitimately a skit and they're even showing it.
Well, that didn't.
And there we go,
break
it's fake. That's how we know.
Next time you suspect an illusion,
There we go, it's all fake.
Test out your theory on yourself.
You think we're all seeing an illusion?
That fog from earlier.
It's possible. It wouldn't be the first
And
time.
the fact of what we thought
But
what
an
his,
entire
was his
village?
sister earlier.
That shouldn't be possible.
Shouldn't be, no.
How do we approach this? Try to break it apart at the seams somehow?
No. For now, we and our enemies share the same goal. Come on. Help me look for the Therian.
Oh!
I think I'll stick with Velvet.
I got it. I
I
figured
won't
it out.
stop you.
Keep a close eye on her. I don't think
So
she's
remember how they
entirely right
mentioned
in
how
the
weird it
moment.
is? That's definitely an
Yeah.
Earth point here. But they didn't have Velvet stay here. This is their way of like convincing Velvet to stay here. In order to make sure everything works. Alright, this game's evil for that. The game's evil for that, but I get it. That's actually smart. That's actually smart. Is it get stuck in the scared state of, is it easier to live in the illusion rather than live in reality? You know, everything is like, okay, but why does that matter? That alone is literally the entire reason why everyone bought Persona 5 Royal.
It hasn't changed a bit.
It might only be like
We need to be
just a
careful,
couple
Velvet.
hours of content, but that
Aizen
alone
thinks
carried
this could be a
everyone into
trap.
wanting to play it.
You think Nico and everyone are being controlled?
I don't know. It's just...
You think it could be Melchior's doing. But even so... It's not going to work
How-
on me.
You're insane.
How'd they... Alright, look, I'm just impressed because, no
People
joke,
can fight against pain.
random stuff like that is literally what can make this game become M-rated. I might have mentioned it, like legitimately her arm. And the original cutscene for this, when they first showed the cutscene for when it's like when she was, it's like when Arthur tossed her in. Instead of it being it's like you just cut the dirt, legitimately cut her hand off.
You're warm.
Just those small changes of how a teen rating can become an M.
Luffy? He's been asleep. Ever since that day. I found him at the shrine. Collapsed on the ground. His wounds healed, but he's never woken up.
If he's still alive.
Still off of how much every
that's all
time I
that
see
matters.
Magi, I forget I put that cat on her. It's the small things add
I'll
up more.
find a way to wake you again, Luffy.
And this is how you make sure she stays. The
Be
the idea of the dream of it's like, oh, it's like stay till he wakes up.
I still have to thank you for this comb after all.
And everyone else sitting here is like, yo, that's bullshit.
So that's where Velvet's comb came from.
Okay, but if they actually have the end of this area be exactly
Lord
the same,
Artorias really try to
exactly the
sacrifice
same as the
such a
start of the game,
defenseless
I'll give
child?
kudos to this. And I just understand it's like why people like this game so much.
You don't look like your usual perky self.
It's a mess.
I'm okay.
It's hard.
I'm just glad Velvet's all right.
Hell, the illusion doesn't even have to be perfect. It can literally just be the idea of not wanting things to change.
Coincidence.
Yeah.
It's the fear of the unknown.
Hey, sorry about all that, you guys.
Don't worry
Even
about
her voice, even her voice
What are we
changed back to
going
how
to
she
do
was at the
now?
start for a moment.
If it were me, I'd make Luffy said something he really
Don't make me
likes
do
for
the
dinner
tutorial
tonight.
mission again.
He can handle soup.
Don't make me
Maybe
do
he'll
the
notice
tutorial
smell of
mission
your
again.
cooking and it'll wake him up.
Yeah, maybe I should. Would you watch after him while I go by what I
They
need?
actually make me hunt boars. I'm a
Of course. I am at your beck and call.
Is there anything I can do to help too?
Yes, please.
tutorial.
I need
It's
you
like
to
do it
be my
again.
taste tester.
Do it again. Go hunt the boars. They did it! It's exactly the same. That's the
All right,
exact same
first I'm gonna
one.
Whip up my special quiche, and then I'll throw in tomato and egg soup and some pudding.
I didn't even know your face had smile muscles.
And the way the voice actor's doing sounds exactly like how she was at the start.
I wonder if they've located the Therian.
Let's just leave that to them.
You're not curious?
Of course I am, but for right now, I want to stay close to Velvet. I've got a really bad feeling about this.
Something more important than finding the Therian?
Yeah. My stomach is twisted, and I've got a chill up my
Body's
spine.
aching all the time.
I'm really scared.
Very well. I trust your feelings. We'll leave the Therian to Rokuro and Aizen, and stay with Velvet then.
Thanks, Eleanor.
Magilu, what will you do?
Whatever I feel like.
I can't get over that's the
I shouldn't have asked.
Thanks anyway, Magilu.
fact that we're still
Are you sure you're doing
okay, we're finally having an explanation.
In the end, whatever happens, happens. Wiser words never spoken, right?
I was like, we're definitely at the halfway point of the game. Normally when you're playing a game this long, it's like we all have the reason for it. It's like why everyone's still in the party. I think it's funny that they still haven't explained Magila. It's like she's legitimately just here. She can leave at any time. She doesn't have to be here. But she has no involvement with anything going on. She's just here out of pure curiosity. So the exact same area. Exact same. And even the people I have to chat to are the same. Or at least this time I only have to go shop. I don't have to go cook. We're gonna have the same conversation about these boars.
It's been a long time, hasn't it, Velvet? I wanted to apologize
God,
to
getting
you
the
for
cats.
ages
I
now.
don't.
Apologize? What for?
That business with Arthur. Back then, I said he seemed like a fraud. I know you took it pretty hard.
Even more
but
the
if
way
he
it's
wasn't there
sus.
3 years ago.
Now we're all like,
the
hey,
village
yeah,
would've been
now we totally
destroyed.
all believe in Arthur. Can you
sorry
believe
I
it?
doubted
Arthur's the greatest. Arthur's the
Didn't trust him
best.
then either. I only realized how amazing of a person he was when he saved all of
See,
our lives.
no normal person says that like that.
I'm ashamed of myself. All
That's how you
this
know
time
someone
I've been
wrote the
feeling
script.
Terrible. thinking we may have driven you to leave the village. Please, forgive us.
That's
If you know he's great, you'd be more mad that he left.
Where have you been these past 3 years? It must have been tough living on your own, without any family to help you. Sorry, you don't have to talk about it if it hurts. But if you ever feel like talking, we're here for you.
I know we can't make up for all the pain we put you through, but if there's anything we can do, just ask. And if you'd like, you're always welcome to come
Like
back.
he's trying to say, hey, if you want to
The whole village
stay,
will welcome you with open arms.
like, hey, if you want to stay, it's always, the door's always open. You know, it's always there. You know, just stay. You know, just stop. You know, just stop. You know, please just stop. That's the game. That's the whole goal now. Like, please stop.
Velvet! It's been forever! Great to see you. You haven't changed a whit.
A
What do you mean by that?
Have you seen
A
Nico
whit.
yet?
I have.
She's as full of life as she always was, right? Come to think of it, nothing's really changed much, has it?
I suppose not.
I'll figure out the region.
By the way, how are Orthy and Russ doing?
Those pups haven't changed a whit either.
Are we talking about
They
the
saw
dogs?
a guy with a big sword walking with a dour-eyed fellow in black. They freaked out and hightailed it.
That would be Rokuro and Aizen.
Those dogs are as cowardly as always.
So, what part of Velvet hasn't changed a whit?
I knew it.
She doesn't have any makeup on?
Uh-huh.
It's from Scotland. Alright, I'm gonna say something really weird. Scotland's part of the UK, right? Artorias' name is actually Arthur. What if this whole game is like, even the way he looks, what if this is gonna be one big pun towards King Arthur? I wouldn't put the game past it. That's what they're building up toward.
The coming of the Malakim
Yeah,
are a
King
gift
Arthur's
from
a
the
piece of shit.
Empyreans, a reward for our repentance and our renewed prayers. The Malakim are our blades against
Oh, the elder changing, and it's like,
demons,
why aren't you praying?
and the
To, you
exorcists
see,
the
this is the
hands that
reward for
wield them.
praying.
Humanity's hope.
You never change. Want me to take you home this time?
No! Don't treat me like I'm senile!
It's like, I was right.
Okay.
Oh! It's you, Velvet.
And again with the prickle boars.
Be careful when fighting prickle boars.
If they charge you, punch them in the nose, right?
No! Throw sand in their eyes!
Sand in the eyes. Got it.
You finally started listening to me. You're 16. You've really grown.
Yeah.
16? But aren't you 19?
Leave her be.
Even Velvet knows it's fake. Even Velvet knows it's fake. I knew these random conversations would add up someday. Even that just showing that's like, nah, it's definitely fake.
Between the cold, the famine, and the demon blight, there were times I thought the world was done for. But over the past 3 years, I've stopped worrying.
I know we're overly reliant on Arthur and the Exorcists, but this village has changed. The Exorcists taught us that there are things the demons hate. We can't defeat them, but we can keep them away.
What?
It's peaceful now. Exorcists stop by on patrol every now and then, and we haven't had a case of demon blight since.
How are you the only
what
town that
happened to
doesn't
your
have that
sister was
case?
horrible. But
The
you and
only
Maki said
one
should try to move
in
on.
the whole
Make the
world.
most of your lives.
I hope he wakes up soon.
I'm sure he will.
Hey, got. I just 175 for the next one. I'm not opening the next chest.
Hey, could I get some eggs, milk, spinach, and tomatoes? And I'd love to
That's
know
how she
what
talked
cheese
at the
you'd
beginning of the
recommend, too.
game.
You got it. And in celebration of your homecoming, I won't even charge. With you cooking
Dude,
up
I'm nearly
feast
a
like
millionaire.
that,
Charge
I'm sure
me.
Laphicet will wake up straight away.
Thanks. I really appreciate it.
You're getting spinach? I can't really handle it myself.
You'll never grow up strong if you don't eat your spinach, young lady.
I've done just fine without it so far, thank you.
Oh, if you insist. I'll leave it out just this once.
Wow, Velvet, you must be special. Not many folks get to be friends with an exorcist.
She's not my friend.
The way you two bicker, I find that hard to believe.
Oh yeah. Do you have any prickle
Are you gonna make
board?
me hunt?
Oh,
yep, they're gonna
sorry
make
to
me
say
hunt.
that
We
I'm
actually
out
are
at the
doing the
moment.
tutorial.
That's fine. I'll hunt some up myself in the tranquil woods. Just like old times.
Actually, there haven't been any prickle boars there lately. You should try the Morgana Woods instead.
Okay, I'll do that. Thanks for the tip.
Killed them all.
You don't like spinach, right, Eleanor?
Well, you know, I just... All right.
That's the curse thing.
It's
When you
true.
take the breaks, you start thinking
Between
more.
us, okay?
Velvet really seemed to be enjoying herself at the shop.
Quite. And she can really pick out a nice balance of foods while making every gulp count. She seems so cheerful and carefree.
That's the real Velvet. I'm sure of it.
Yes. An ordinary, dutiful, loving sister.
I wish she could have stayed that way. She could have lived a happy life, surrounded by her friends.
Just plain Velvet Crow, sister to Lord Artorias.
Everything's off.
And maybe not Lord Artorias, but just plain Arthur.
A happy, ordinary life for an ordinary girl, with a kind family and supportive friends.
Alrighty, to the Morgana Woods to hunt some prickle boars.
Yeah, sure.
Absolutely nothing is wrong here. Did you finally finish the fence? They did! I don't even know. Oh, this actually is the right way up. Now I got a board. It's almost like this that make me feel bad though. Because imagine it's like how huge this would be if I didn't have like the
We're
knowledge.
looking for prickle boars. Keep your eyes on the thickets.
Like other things I've seen that have done like this type of story. But it's like because I'm aware of it, I'm not like I'm on edge. Like non-stop. It's like I went from being declared the Lord of Calamity to all of a sudden everything is 100%. Don't tell me it's hitting now. Oh my god, it's hitting now. It's hitting now. I should have paid. This is why I should have been paying attention to the clock. Alright. Let me at least rush through this section before my ISP has yet another outage.
I'm extra good at beating up the weak ones. Let me down. You won't get away.
The 14, all I know. That's part of why I'm afraid of playing 14. It's like when you're in the curse state, it's like when you've seen the stuff before, it's like it doesn't hit as hard because now you're expecting it.
We won, right?
Not 14, 10. I'm saying the wrong numbers. I'm saying 10 because I was legitimately looking up stuff for 14 last night. Because I reached a point where I was like, yo, if I ever run to a point where I got, hey, oh shit, you're here.
We can do this.
It's really just them. You know, it's like I got hit with the realization. It's like, yo, if I understand a bit more about the game, I don't have to struggle as much with watching it. It was just one hit.
Not even worth my time.
Look at that, 1+1.
This is hunting?
We keep this up, and who knows how many we'll bring home.
All that goes through my mind. Because the dumb thing is, though, actually what caused me to want to look up more 14 stuff is because I don't know why, but it's like every once in a while that Twitter gets into the thing on commentary. And it's kind of interesting how it's like actually it's like the biggest mistake that we always make is not actually preparing commentary for those who are clicking in for the first time. Because like that's rarely the audience, but it's like there's always the chance it's like someone new is watching. There's so much stuff that it's like you'll take as default and then you won't realize that it's like you're new to the game and you're just like, what the hell is that? I thought it's like legitimately yesterday I finally figured out the entire reason of why. It's like what light party mean. I had no idea what that meant for ages. I was like, what? It's like, why are you guys always joking? It's like they're always joking about that. It's like light party, full party. I see someone playing and there's a limit break. I'm like, what's a limit break? All those little things. Still going? Adds up. Like hell, I found out there's like the main story of Heaven's Ward is literally the story of the church won't let us fuck dragons. And the fact that it's like no joke, that is the simplest way to sum up the story.
They were nothing.
It's like, wow, that's really how it goes.
Okay, this should be enough.
Oh.
And somehow that snowballed into we're on the moon.
Nothing. I just feel a little sorry for them as
Oh, you're sorry too.
I hear you. These
We're doing this
carnivores
sorry
might have
thing
all been
again.
family. People can be so heartless.
Yeah, I'd forgotten this feeling. But what can you do? At the end of the day, we have to eat just as much as they do.
Yes, what can you do in this situation indeed?
Luffy's waiting for us. We should run on home now.
Luffy.
There's gonna be a cutscene. There's gonna be a cutscene. That's also the curse thing. Ever since they introduced this, I can tell when there's gonna be a cutscene when it doesn't let you just TP back. It's like, I wonder why. Something has magically gone wrong with the bottle. Just like something has magically gone wrong with my ISP, and I'm gonna check in 30 minutes and they have another countrywide outage. It's also the thing. Yeah, you can do something. Isn't it fun to see someone learn it? Hell, just imagine it's like, yo, I gotta go hunt some boar. Let me go dodge all these level 45 enemies to go like 1/ a level 3. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. No worries about that.
Shopping,
There it is. There's the cutscene.
hunting, laughing with friends. That was how our life used to be, wasn't it?
Yes, it reminds me of my own past.
Huh? But wasn't your village...
It's like, but wait,
I'm
did
sorry.
your village die?
It's not your fault.
Yeah.
The happy times I shared with my family, I still treasure those memories. And even after the attack, I've still been able to find
Eleanor's
happiness.
even trying to ignore it.
Eating a good meal, making new
This is the
friends.
happiness you wish for too.
Falling in love?
Yes, falling in
Love?
Look what you made me say, Bienfu!
There's nothing to be ashamed of. Most every girl's happiest memories are of her first love, after all. Don't you think there was someone special out there Velvet had feelings for? A first love? Do you really think so?
Dude, don't fall in love with your
That's
sister.
enough
We're not
of
having that
talk,
conversation.
Bienfu. You sound like an old man.
He is an old man.
I'm only 150 years old and already being treated like an old man!
But still, I would like to meet the guy Velvet first fell for.
I wouldn't.
I see. You're a guy.
Don't do this right now. We're not having this conversation.
Scout ship.
Okay, but now. Alright, that was it. That was honestly the only conversation. I don't know if I'll ever get over that. The idea is like some skits are automatic. Hey, if it helps with the game's budget, I'll take it. Rather than having to animate full cutscenes. Okay, it did not take that long. Why is it nighttime already? Fucking never trusting. The biggest fear of whenever you're playing a game that's like, oh no, we don't have automatic saves, you have to do it automatically. It's like, yeah, it rarely crashes, but the day it does will always be the moment in which you haven't saved in. Always be the one. It's like, oh, I binged 10 hours. I didn't save because I just put the system to sleep and then come back. That's the moment where the system finally goes, no. Because it's the best part of Dragon and added an autosave. They know. Just give us a safety autosave.
Heard the news about your brother. I'm happy for you.
So, What's your plan now?
You guys are snooping around the village.
Yeah, we wanted to check out that shrine too, but we got stopped. Apparently, the Abbey's designated it off-limits.
I wonder why.
If there's a Therian around, it's probably there.
I'm going to draw it out. If this is a trap, things may turn violent. Either way, this place is about to get a lot less tranquil.
The same as everywhere else I've been.
You can quit here if you like, but I'm going to keep on fighting the Abbey.
And if I try to stop you, you'll insist, I presume.
Oh, we're actually having this.
Velvet, no!
Is that bro?
I'll give you 1 day.
You're way too willing
Once
to
you've
whip
made
that
up
stuff
your
out.
mind, come meet me at the Cape.
I'm with him. How tomorrow shakes out depends on what you decide, Velvet.
Every single star of a fight, arm.
Yeah.
At least it's
Your
canon.
hand.
It's canon in game cutscene and in gameplay.
As you can see,
Every single fight
I'm a
start,
demon.
break soul immediately.
3 years ago, I was the one who attacked this village and...
I don't want to hear it! Demon, or no demon, you're still you! Okay, so you're scary! I'll get used to it.
The simulation cracks.
I promise.
We're going to ignore it,
I'll keep
okay?
it a secret.
It's never happened.
Let's just live here in the village like we used to, okay? You, me, and everyone else.
Nico.
Okay, but at least she has the benefit of legitimately eating humans sucks. Even though it's funny because it is one of the best combo tools. And with the break
That was
soul
rather
ability.
good, Velvet. Yeah. Laphicet gets a gold star for being such a good taste tester, too.
Alright, I'm still mad because Tales games have always had like exclusive
Tomorrow, I'll
recipes.
fix you up a nice stew.
I know Velvet's is a quiche, but I've yet to find it. I've yet to figure out how to get it. Like hell, I nearly maxed out her cooking level and I still haven't found it.
It's the original copy of the book on Enominat. And all the pages
Ah.
are here.
Oh.
Velvet.
Hey, Fee. Can I borrow your compass real quick? I'll give it right back.
You don't even care.
Please?
Oh
alright.
shit, the plot. Oh cool. Anyway, give me your compass.
He really wanted a compass, more than anything else.
Oh no, they probably made it quests in the game, didn't they? Like everything
Just
else.
like you, he loved to
Is
stare
they were
at
being
it,
cooked something randomly and then
wondering
boom,
what's
recipe.
on the other side. He wanted to go adventuring someday.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I bet once he wakes up, you two will be really good friends.
So, this is what your life
I really
used
thought
to be
Fee was
like
about to say some
before
bullshit.
everything
I was about to
happened,
say,
huh?
go bad. But yeah, no.
What's gotten into you?
Probably sent. It's like, yeah, send it to me. I'll probably check it.
Maybe I made the pudding a little too sweet.
Wait. Okay, I'm not alone. I was like, wait, sweet.
Velvet, how do you know what
He's like,
it
how do you
tastes
taste? You've had no taste.
I think I'll get myself
Perfect.
some
Of course,
shut-eye.
of course.
But what are you going to do about tomorrow?
Magilu, are there arts that let the caster manipulate dreams?
Huh? Dreams? Why?
Perfect timing.
There is, yes. An art that requires a certain type of Moloch.
That's what's
It
crazy, though.
envelops you in a fog and reads your regrets, then traps you in a happy dream.
Goes that whenever you make a 3D model, if you want to do that zoom in on the
art that
eyelash, you
reads
actually
your
gotta render it.
regrets and shows you happiness. I'm going to the Cape.
Now? What on earth's gotten into you?
Velvet.
And now all of a sudden, oh shit, she's waking up. Keep it going, keep it going.
Velvet! Don't go. Stay here.
He's like, no, stay, please, please,
Stay
don't.
with me.
Fuck your compass.
This is Fee's compass.
He's like, you ain't Laffy. This is Fees.
I'm sorry, Luffy.
No, don't. Wait.
Oh fuck, the
Velvet,
illusion's
wait.
faking.
Don't leave me here.
Oh, it's gonna go bad when we go out, isn't it? There we go!
Fog! Is this what Magilu was talking about?
There's the
We're
fog
going
from
to the
earlier.
Cape Shrine. It's time to drag out the Therian.
Now it's time to kill the whole town again, but first... You see the recipe for the quiche. I can't afford it! I don't have milk. Where's the cow we need it? I'm a surfing, just ride over the whole town. What, is the whole town gonna be demons again? I'm gonna have to fight them in order to get to the coast? Yep. I already saw Rook with the knives out. They might have changed the model, but I saw it. This man was in fighting stance.
Velvet!
There you are.
Velvet, you have to stop your friends. They keep saying they're going to the Cape,
And no
they
one sells
just
milk.
won't listen.
No one.
The Abbey's forbidden anyone from going inside. We'll all be punished if anyone breaks the rules.
I hate to say it, Nico, but I think I'm a terrible person. I really thought I could have my old life back again, and I could forget everything else. I tried to act like I was doing it for Laffy, but it was all for myself.
No happiness allowed. That's the game.
I can't forget. I shouldn't forget. Laffy is dead. He was murdered without even knowing why. I will never forgive that. Ever!
Are you actually gonna have us eat the whole town again?
So get out of my way. If
We're
you
really
don't,
doing this.
I'll devour
We're
you
really
again!
doing this.
Velvet.
It's like, why couldn't you just
Why?
keep the illusion? Oh my god, they're even the same werewolves too.
Why must you do that?
They're even the werewolves too.
There we go. The truth at last.
No more happiness allowed. This is just sad shit. This is the game.
Cover me surprised. I didn't think you'd actually tough it out. What are you talking about? Focus on the monsters, sweetie pie.
Doesn't even matter. Wait, why am I doing this not as Velvet? This just feels like a Velvet moment. No one even got bonus XP. We killed them all at the same time. It didn't even count it. Only Velvet can kill her friends twice.
This way.
Only
The shrine's
Velvet can
through
do
these
that.
Woods.
Hey, mind telling me what the hell's going on?
It's a trap. Trap. Our enemies spun an illusion based on Velvet's dreams.
That's a
The
nasty
game thought I wasn't paying
art.
attention when they were talking about that
Velvet saw
fog.
through it
They thought I
all.
wasn't paying
She
attention.
did. But even if it's all a dream, such brutality on her part.
Velvet's always been our brutal poodle. But to shake off the dream by herself, now that's something. The boundary between dreams and reality is demarcated solely by one's own heart.
What?
I'm saying she's wowie zowie cool beans. Come on, we
He's like,
gotta
fuck it,
hurry.
I gotta talk like I don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Cool. We move.
It was all a dream. Hell.
Crap, I
even
still
if
gotta
it
walk through this
wasn't,
brick.
I won't turn back.
Oh, I can finally go up here. Finally go through all the places, all these small things.
I'm expert at beating up the wheel.
I gotta change my party. I forgot about that. This isn't my team.
Slow down.
Oh, we got more tabletop details, more plans. Oh wait, why am I hitting you with wind?
I'll finish this! No escape! Hold up! You're wide open! Die or be killed! No escape! Hold up! Let's go!
I was amazing,
Yes, you were.
wasn't
Now
I?
let me swap the party. You swap. Over here.
Watch, and I'll show you my Rangetsu style.
There we go. That's good enough. Get a word assigned. It's like what you say the true. Is like what you say the true word. Something similar to true names. Yeah, let me do. once again. Technically better. Oh, magic will be easier. I hate that when you said sword, I immediately... The worst build I did in Bravely Default. Is that sword? Oh no, that's the other sword I was thinking of. I don't care how old it is, I'll always keep my lips sealed about it. Cause you never know who's listening. But I'll say I get it. I'll say I get it. There was a period of my life where it's like I could say it word for word. Wait, does this actually... Oh! Okay, this is actually worth it. Equipment learning... He now gets to learn equipment even faster if he wasn't learning stuff fast enough. When you reach your truth, you get even better. Gets me scared though, is like when you talk about it, it's not a one-way street. Like, as fun as it is, I'm just like fearing the idea that it's not you that gets to just use this bullshit. You gotta fight against that bullshit too. That's what makes it even worse. The best way to describe it is like getting used to the bullshit is like playing Devil May Cry. And then you reach the point in Devil May Cry where enemies also have devil triggers. And you have to plan around that. As far as it is, that's scary. Cut? Why do I feel like you're real tilted after something that happened in Pokemon? You know, I'm reaching the point where I'm doing too much bullshit and the game is lagging just off replay.
I won't improve by fighting weak.
Cut. It's simple, but it's effective. As much as how many people aren't aware, yes, you can still cut in. Here we go, finally go here. And, oh, okay, it's not that cut. So what, are we gonna do the, oh, it's like cut, you literally cut words. Or are you gonna go that, or are you gonna go that deep with it?
We can do this.
At the base level, what does cut mean? It means to cut. Conceptually.
I can't even call that a fight.
Definitely overthinking this, Mom. I'm definitely overthinking this. Deeper than that. Oh, you're going to conceptual cut.
I'll finish this quick.
Is that the little meaning of cut? That missed. Literally rewriting history just off your whip.
Supposed to be a
That's the thing though, will it be cutting through history like actual history or cutting through the memory of history? Because it's like when I think of cutting through the memory, I think about how it's like if you're cutting through actual history, that's like absolute control.
What's this?
But cutting through the concept of history, that's Tower of Bauble magic. That's how I know my tongue's off. Tower of Bauble magic bullshit. Legitimately cut through the concept of language. It's like your team can't even communicate with each other anymore. Because they don't even know what the language is.
I'll finish this quickly.
I also talk the concept of mental. Will that miss? Why do you have fire? You're water. Of course you have fire.
This fight is over.
How many checks and balances are you gonna have to go through for that though? I know I bring it up all the time, but it's like the fear still hasn't left. It's like, how I can finally kick it. How much do you have to go through? Then again, that's what makes it interesting. And to take something simple and push it to its limits. Oh, I'm back.
I'll finish this quickly.
Are you going with the most dangerous one when you have time? Going for time is never safe.
It's over.
No, even just control over a few seconds can make so much. And there's a reason why it's like anything, whenever they come up with a time character, it's like, oh yeah, this is the character whose gimmick is time. They mainly realize it's like, yo, we gotta put them at the end or we have to kill them immediately. But this isn't gonna work. It's hard. It's hard.
There it
It's
is.
the dogs.
Berserian.
Because those are the only ones I haven't seen. It's the dogs. It's totally the dog. Hey, look.
I know you.
Nico's dogs.
Hey, thank you, Vel, for finally catching up. Oh! Finally figured out how to do magic like an hour in. Finally figured out how to do my shortcut shit like an hour into the game. Nice phase dimension. All net, all stuff that exists for everyone. That doesn't mean they're any less scary. Oh, but they're missing a head. I mean, there's only 2 of them, but yeah, they're missing a head.
Pups. You're coming with me.
So we're dragging Cerberus by the neck.
Velvet!
It's okay. I killed their owner. I deserve all their hate. And then some. But not now. Understand? Once I get my revenge, you can tear me apart if you like. I promise. Until then, I'll need your help.
Oh, they're still small.
Guess the art finally
How long have they been here?
evaporated.
The book. It
The book was a fake.
disappeared.
What book?
I found a copy of the ancient book with every page still intact. It was in Velvet's house.
Artorias' book!
The real one might still be there.
I just gone
We
back.
should go back to Velvet's house to search
And
for
bet
it.
Artorias is also there. Like, damn, you broke the illusion. This is what's busted. These guys, the Galactites, as they go in, just be like, hey, in case you're just fucking up, as long as you're not playing on easy, we're just gonna give you like 1,000 effects during a fight.
That was one hell of an illusion.
Hey, I know you just fought a boss, but you want to fight this dire foe.
The caster probably has a tethered
This code
mod
red.
with a unique power on the same level as my Reaper's curse. I can think of one person who would lay such a wicked trap.
Still, we may have a new clue to the nature of Innominat.
Oh damn, you're
you found
alive?
Innominat's book, right, Laphicet?
Yeah, in Velvet's house.
Then let's hurry to Velvet's house.
The game, let's hurry. Okay, but look at this guy. There's no way I'm not fighting this.
Are we ready for this?
Are you ready for this? Me, level 50. Sure. Okay, wait, I was about to say like, hey, wait, he's gonna block it for too long. What the heck is he doing? This man's got the best block in the game. No, my curse first. But that actually worked. The combo going. And this is what happens when you have a dozen effects. End it, just end it. There we go. Look at him. He's been blocking for so long. That's weird. Swap. Why can't I swap mid-hit? This game's busted. We're swapping back. I'm just stuck in hit stun. I'm stuck in hit stun. Can't even dodge. Just take your time. We'll build it back. What even having horses that are fire? My burning move. Just bank on effects. We don't need combos. We just need effects. Oh wait, that's it. What am I doing? I forgot this is an option in the game. This is the game when I reach a point where it's like, I got it. Bet his thing is gonna be like, I get to block forever. It's like my block is hard to break. When this fight's done, I'm banking on that's what it is. Finally, eat. Doesn't matter. I still don't get it.
But I am the victor.
Weird. You see what I mean? You see what I mean? Allows damage to be nullified when deflecting, when reflected when nullifying damage. Sometimes when you nullify damage, it'll just be like, alright, it goes back to them. The bosses always give a hint on what their thing's gonna be. Walking. Oh, worse. Everyone got an upgrade, so now I want to swap. Oh, you didn't do this one yet. Oh. Yeah. Have I still not got new earrings for her? Waistcoat. Quartz. Yes. Purple. Can't swap. Great. That's it. And expedition. Perfect. Oh, that I have to go to C. It's like, damn, I can't buy sugar. We gotta go to C. So we got this. It's quicker. Now they're gonna make us go back, and it's like, wow, the whole town is dead. What could have happened? Like, yeah, damn, seriously, I wonder what. Not even anything going back, it's just... Never mind, you guys are still alive somehow. I was talking too much shit. I really thought this was about to be a Metroid 2 thing. It's like the job's done and you just go back and it's just a walk of shame. Just the realization of how empty everything is. Oh, they even got rid of the shop. Wait, if it was an illusion, then how could I buy?
There's nobody here.
Why can't I still buy?
This is reality.
This is what the town actually was. Wait, if the town was an illusion, then why could I buy stuff? I'm sure it was probably just for gameplay reasons. Come on, hit with the plot. Who's gonna be the mysterious person that's here? And... Oh. And...
It's empty.
Nothing.
No surprise there. Artorias is too thorough to overlook something like that.
If only I'd showed it to you as soon as I found it.
Don't beat yourself up.
Because now we
over
won't be
it.
able to read it.
We wouldn't have been able to read it without Grimoire anyhow. It was just a dream. All of it.
Okay, we're talking now.
Check out all these complicated-looking books.
A hand-drawn map!
Nice. It's incomplete, but seems quite detailed.
It's beautiful.
My brother drew it every day. Even when his fever got too strong for him to read a book, he'd stare at that map for hours.
Laffy said he wanted to travel the world?
Yes, it was his dream. I never understood what made him want to do something so dangerous. But I'm living his dream now. It's ironic, isn't it?
I just had to double check. I know we got this like info in the screen, but try and like soak that in, like where everything's located, and then look at that map a bit closer. They weren't joking. Really weren't.
This was your room, wasn't it? You can knit?
I was trying to learn. Nico said she'd teach me how as a thank you for giving her my quiche recipe. We wanted to finish a set of scarves for the winter.
Velvet.
Forget about it. I don't need to knit anymore.
Now getting thrown off over the entire reason why all this stuff is hard to get. Like for the quiche recipe. Those are all items you only get at the start. Those are items that are easier to get at the start of the game. That's stuff that was around the town. Now to the graves! Don't tell me it's gonna be a new one.
Those are the graves of my sister and her son. He died before he was even born.
They're in rough shape. We should lay some flowers.
Don't bother. There's no point.
A keen instinct.
There we go.
Eating one would be cruel enough, but plucking an innocent flower just to offer it as decoration for some memorial.
This man said, "Fuck memorials."
That's not even a sacrifice, just a.
You know, he's like, "Yo, you care for the dead? Damn, you suck."
Melchior.
As obtuse as ever.
I take it you're the one behind the dream fog.
Is that actually? Are you actually gonna be his student, and that's the entire reason why you're doing this shit? Is that why you have that dumb hat?
If you weren't a Therian, I'd be tempted to take you under my wing.
Did you come here to flatter
Because
me?
legitimately, the only is like that's the only time where you ever see expression.
In the neighborhood.
He stole the book. There it is.
I'll be taking that.
This book was compiled by my dear friend, who was also Artorias' mentor and predecessor as head.
Surprise! It was written by Merlin.
It contains the hopes and dreams left by a noble soul who gave his life for the world that grieved him. It is not for a tainted demon to touch.
Like we need your permission.
Look who obeyed me for once.
Is that... You didn't!
Be patient. You'll know everything
I know too much.
before long. What we seek is the
I know too
realization
much.
of a perfect order, as tranquil and
I know who
beautiful
that is.
as a wildflower in bloom.
A perfect order?
What better way to get rid of someone you don't need as a
Let's go. There's
as a
nothing left
hostage?
for us here.
Then make them a demon. Are we gonna talk about that other grave? We're gonna talk about it, or you not? bit of legend. I'm just still so happy that the game didn't make that like a forced fight that you're supposed to lose. Because old RPGs had way too big of a habit of that. Like, oh shit, it's the same book!
Look! It's the Book of
Oh wait, actually it's the same book.
What's it doing there? Wait, that's one of Arthur's.
Actually, it's a copy that Laphicet made.
Yeah, surprise, the copy has survived
Locke
3
made a
years.
copy of the book.
I was under a
He
cover.
transcribed it all by hand, and then he sold it just to buy me that comb.
There was something here for us after all.
Surprise, we didn't take 3 hours just to make you feel bad.
Locke.
There was a reason for this.
If that's the complete manuscript, we might be able to unravel Inominat's secrets.
We'll have to show it to Grimoire.
Oh, you gotta realize, this is back in the day. How books work.
Pulling one over on the old man, are you? Never a dull moment with Lady Calamity around.
How books used to be. Oh, you can tell it's bad. They're not letting me TP back. Right, we're gonna have like who knows how many cutscenes while we surf our way back to the ship.
All right, time to drop off the pups and get Grimoire to translate this book. We're going back to Titania.
Can't get over how dumb it is. Having the sad music, like the realization that it's like you had to kill everyone you love twice. And just pulling up on this slab and moving. Thank you, there's a teleport at least. Thank you, the teleports, for always being precisely placed where the cutscenes are at least. You might not be able to TP yet, but I'll be there. Think? Yeah, I'll be there. Oh, there it is.
Horned monster.
I'd explain it. We know who it is. We know who it is.
There was something different about
Might as well
him.
just tell us now.
He wasn't a Moloch, though, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's a demon. But why would the Abbey be working with a demon?
He could be a Therian, maybe. I mean, there was Medusa
I saw
in
it for a moment. I was
Kamoana.
gonna be like, damn.
No, I don't think so. The Abbey keeps their Therians behind barriers and bound to
Yeah,
Earth
it's
pulse
about
points.
to hit soon. That's even
A
better than
Therian
else. At least
can't
able to
send
end
malevolence
this.
to Inominat while walking freely.
That's correct. And besides, Orthrus was already here.
In any case,
About to hit soon,
now
so let
we
me
know
hurry up and
Melchior
wrap
has
up.
a mean-looking bodyguard in addition to his illusions. It'll take quite a lot to stop him.
Aye.
Even the Magulu,
That's a
Magalore, I'll believe it. The enemies will stop trying to fight me all the time and just let me go. Yes. And there we go, there's
Eleanor,
more.
There's something I have to ask.
What is it?
Did you leak our plans to the Abbey?
Eleanor hasn't done anything like that.
Then how do you explain Melchior and his illusions already waiting for us when we got to a ball?
I promised you that I would work together with you until I found the truth for myself. I'm not up to any tricks. It's far too late for that now.
Exactly what a guilty party would say.
If anyone's suspicious here, I'd say it's you, Magulu.
No tricks. I don't even know what a trick is.
Enough. If Eleanor was leaking information, then Titania would surely be under attack by
We
now.
go back to Titania.
Right.
Under
I'm sure
attack.
the Abbey would love to have those Therians back.
But the enemy was in that village waiting in ambush.
The Abbey isn't foolish. They figured out by now that we're rounding up the Therians. They'll have left traps for us with each remaining one. It's the obvious move.
All right. If that's how you see it, I'll stand down.
So you trust me then?
No. I'm saying that anything the Abbey tries, I'll be ready for it.
Oh, such a brave, determined soul.
And more.
Eleanor, does the Abbey possess an art that can control
Well, she barely knows
demons?
what the Abbey's doing.
Not that I've ever heard of. Besides, if they could control demons, there'd be no need to resurrect Enominat, would there?
Can't argue with that.
But Melchior was obviously in control of that demon. How did he manage that?
You can't tether them like a Moloch, and Melchior wasn't using oaths or mana to compel him.
Oaths are actually
No.
real.
This was something more like mind control.
Mind control?
So the Nen jokes were
Let's
worth
say
it.
you know your target's innermost desires. You simply conjure the right illusion. Show them what would push their buttons in just the right way.
Ah, if you can create an illusion of something someone really wants, you can control them.
Exactly. You can force a powerful burden upon your target's psyche. Until their spirit breaks, that is.
What happens when they break?
Depends on the target. They might become an empty shell, they might go wild with desire. Eeny teeny spiny crow.
You sure know a lot about this.
Now that you put it that way, why would I know so much about it? What if someone is controlling me, making me say these very words? How horrifying!
I believe I'll take your words with a grain of salt.
Okay, we're back. About that, they still chase after. They don't reset after the skit ends. So this is the last explanation, the last one that we need. Don't mind me still having to collect all these things because the next one's gonna be like 275. I don't want to run into another situation where I'm one short and regretting everything. It's like, I think possibly the closest way to describe like how it feels to collect these. It's like when I first played Ratchet and Clank, the first one. It's like in the first Ratchet and Clank, when you collected a bolt, it counted as exactly one. It took until like halfway towards the second game for them to start being like, hey, we should probably give you a multiplier. Oh damn, we're really having this now.
Listen, Eleanor really isn't spying on us.
That's how it feels like collecting
I
one
was
by
with her
one.
almost every minute, and when I wasn't, Velvet was watching her. And she's a woman who keeps her promises.
I mean, like,
She
you know I can
wouldn't
read her
lie
mind,
to-
right?
Laphicet.
We understand, Laphicet. It's Eleanor. If she were lying to herself to somehow keep spying on us, the guilt would fill her with malevolence.
I see. You're right. The fact that I haven't turned into a dragon proves that.
Thank you. Both of you.
I didn't think you were giving them information intentionally.
But there are illusionists like Melchior out there. That means we can't rule out someone recording your thoughts in secret.
I don't think we need to worry about that either. Not with you and Laphicet always near.
Now that that's settled, it's time for you all to testify to my innocence.
That could be difficult.
What?
Well, okay. Why don't you start off by telling us all about the time you sold us out to Teresa back in Hell?
Damn, we're really going back to the past.
Why bring up that old yam? You're a very vindictive man, do you know that?
You're just figuring that out? Well, there's your proof at least. You wouldn't make much of a spy.
She really wouldn't.
Hey, that's not what I meant! You were mean!
The game's good at like handling. The fact that you can still crack a joke after everything that's happened, it doesn't feel full. That's right. Feels nice. Who knows, maybe it's just me like really liking the party. I thought things would be a lot worse. You got anything to say? Oh, now they're talking about the demon-infested woods. Now they mention. Hey, what you gotta say now, kid? What you gotta say?
Woohoo! My sister's making us pickleboard meatballs for dinner tonight.
Hey, what did I tell you about bothering travelers? Sorry about that. He's totally obsessed with food.
That's all right. Pickleboard meatballs, huh? Sounds delicious. They're really super tasty, but Sis says that they used to taste even better.
Why's that? We used to get deliveries of fresh, delicious prickle boar meat from the nearby village of Abal. But in the Advent 3 years ago,
and now the illusion
demons
is gone.
attacked the village,
All the memory of it's
and
gone
now
too.
It's gone. It's such a tragedy. If they only could have held out for just one more day, I'm sure Lord Artorius would have saved them.
Artorius. Right.
Oh, aren't you having a ball with that information? I don't even know what to say after that. I'm legitimately like disgusted for even saying it. Oh, wait, I gotta grab this chest over. This might be extremely like pushing it, because I'm definitely calling it once I get to like a safe spot. While stuck in this state, it's like, I don't want to lose this stuff. Nothing here. The other chest is down. I know I'm still stuck in the state. It was like I bring up Arise and Scarlet Nexus a lot. But one of the things I'm weirdly like really looking forward to, the return of jumping. You know, everything is like, what do you mean? It's like, no, it's a weird. One of those things that you don't really notice that are gone until it's gone. Oh, it's not this chest either, huh? Like, we haven't had jumping in a while. And now, it's like, it was such a big part of it's like when they revealed, like, hey, here's the gameplay of Arise. They actually showed it. It's like, you can have a separate art list for when you're jumping. Ooh. Let's see how that stuff ends up. And then also like the intrigue is like, hey, doing solo stuff in Scarlet Nexus doesn't feel as weird as. That would always be a weird point of when you're. It's like, hey, yo, you gotta lose some party stuff. Like doing solo would feel horrible. So it's like all these enemies are meant to have distractions. What am I doing this alone for? Alright, hit me. Show me how all your conversations have changed.
Our town decided to make a new holiday marking the day that Lord Artorius became the shepherd.
you're devout.
3 years ago, when the Malachim appeared on the Advent, Taliesin was the first town that Lord Artorius saved.
With
we
a
hold
ball
great
sacrifice.
pride at being the city where humanity first struck back against the demons.
That explains why you'd celebrate his ascension, but wasn't a ball closer to his heart?
You may be right about that. Not being able to save a ball was a terrible agony for Lord Artorius. Even though he killed the demons that destroyed the village, he couldn't bring back the lives that had been lost.
Well, sure, he did it.
If Lord Artorius had gone to a ball first, our city might have been destroyed instead. We won't forget the tragedy that befell a ball. That's the other purpose of this holiday. Remembrance.
That's right. Lives lost can never be brought back.
Resurrection is bullshit. Might look the same, but they aren't the same. I'm still shocked that he doesn't want to talk shit.
Wow, the weather's just swell. It's something
Wow.
I've said every day
Everything's
for 3
so
months now.
nice.
Huh? But wasn't there just a heavy fog?
Nope. Never seen a wisp of fog
How
in
y'all
this
forget
village.
memories, too.
It's been sunny so long, I think I might dry up.
That means that fog was just another of Melchior's illusions.
Seems that way.
How it goes. One more chat. Hit me, old man. What do you got?
Excuse me. My partner and I
No,
here would
we're
love
doing
to
this
put on
again.
a comedy show if it's possible.
Not often you run into someone with a real fire in their
I
eyes.
forgot about this sub-story.
All right, show me what you got.
With pleasure.
Eleanor, I'm impressed. I didn't know you
Forgot
had
about
this sort
this.
of initiative.
You just have to do what you have to do.
We're
right?
gonna have to do this with every single party member.
If we pull this off, it could be our chance to get closer to Modulu.
Did you say Modulu? I haven't seen her recently, but she seems to be making a name for herself in Logris.
Yeah, her dances are really
Get ready to see the
beautiful.
excuse for them just
Do
to
you know
flex
her?
writing.
I do. Her and her teacher, Valta. Now, I'm not saying Modulu isn't great, but Valta was utterly sublime. I worry about him pushing Modulus so much, to be honest. He's never been one to accept compromise in his art.
Huh. I didn't know that.
Look, it's just
We don't have time to
lucky.
stop and feel
It
bad
might.
for our
It's just
rivals.
similar.
Did you
It's
memorize the
totally a
script?
coincidence.
Of course I did. And I won't tolerate any slip-ups from you either.
Hearing that just makes me more motivated. Well, let's get going. We've got a show to put on.
Alright, flex your writing game. Let it rock.
Hi there! Thanks for having us again, the Bienfu Keeper!
How many times are you gonna change your name?
Whoa, back it up. Again? If we're supposed to be regulars here, then why does everyone look like they've never heard of Bienfu? And what's with this magic exam stuff? Is that some kind of spell?
Gosh, it's really been getting cold here lately.
Are you just going to ignore my questions?
What does it matter? Aren't you too cold to worry about things like that? Does this feel summery to you?
I can be cold and ask you questions
Oh, we're
at the
going with a
same
full
time.
straight man act.
Actually, it is rather cold.
See? I said it was cold. In fact, I've been so cold lately, I even set fire to my clothes.
Isn't that going too far?
Well, that's how cold I was. In fact, that wasn't enough, so I set the house on fire too!
Your house? Why would you do that?
Oh, don't worry. It doesn't bother me at all. And who said it was my house? The one I set on fire was yours.
That's a crime, you know.
Huh? What's wrong? That's not in the script.
Arson is a serious crime.
Well, yes, but...
In the script, the punchline was supposed to be, but when I saw how much it would cost to replace them, I got the chills.
Yeah, but I got into the moment and thought I could ad-lib something better.
You're advocating something
Like,
morally
change this-
abhorrent. Change it back.
What's the big deal? You're getting
How
worked
production
up over
goes.
a joke.
Crime is not a joke. Even speaking as a normal citizen, I can't condone speech that promotes such a horrifically antisocial act.
Oh, now you've got me all mad. I give up. For good.
No, it's bad.
I said I give up. For good.
No, it's bad. My deepest apologies for putting on an act about something so terrible today, sir.
Well, the whole thing was meant to be about morals anyway, so how did we do?
Can I just ask you one question? Are you for real?
Yes, I am.
I should have known.
But was that serious? Yes. Oh, there we go. That's the there. The other way you know to unlock stuff. Just double check there's nothing in here before I go. I didn't miss anything, right? Yes, I didn't. Alright. I can finally leave. This area is done. That one chest, it's not my problem. I'll probably come back later. Or it could be. No, it's not. Oh, we still got one more chat. What you gotta say, pirate? Give me another code. Another.
There's one of
Yep,
them
class 4.
off-limit Class 4 islands that folks call Serpent Isle. Place has been overrun with snakes since forever. I hate the things, so it sounds like hell to me. But I've heard there's a woman who actually lives there.
Whatever for? Why would anyone want to live in a place like that?
I know. It's mighty strange. Place supposedly is crawling with demons, too. Last time I was in the area, I checked it
Oh,
out.
the Class 4
Kept
islands
my
based
distance,
on
of course.
boss?
Used me spyglass.
And? Was she there?
Aye, she was. Except she looked like a snake herself. I mean, she was human up top, but her face was a weird color, and her lower half was all slithery and
Human up top.
wiggly. Ugh. Creep me out.
A snake woman, huh?
Even worse, looked like you couldn't swing a cat's without hitting a snake. Just the thought of it keeps me awake at night.
You should have a stiff drink and get some sleep before you pass out on deck. I'll tell Benwick to give you an extra ration.
Wow. Thanks a lot, First Mate. I appreciate it. I ought to pester him for some of that aged
don't push
reserve he
it.
keeps hidden away.
Class 4. I'll probably check them all out. I gotta stop pushing the game before everything goes wrong. Take me back, do your check-in.
Welcome back.
Yeah. We're bringing these two back.
Wait, did they count as 2 or 1?
Dogs? Look, lizards, no problem. Walking hunks of armor, I can deal
Technically,
with,
they
but
combine into 2, but
dogs?
would they be 1
Shit.
Therian?
You're not a dog person.
I was, bit by one when I was a kid.
Then you've got nothing to worry about. If they're biting anyone on this ship, it'll be me.
Are you okay, Velvet?
Oh, sure. They're just dogs.
No, I mean...
He's like, are you good?
In general.
Yeah, no, I mean, are you good?
Fine, they can come aboard. I'll take us back to Titania.
Gotta be 100% serious.
We have to take good care of Orthy and Russ.
That's on you. They won't let me near.
Yeah, well, what do you expect? You only killed their master.
Twice.
Don't worry. I'll take responsibility. You mustn't. They're quite vicious, you know. I just asked them if they wanted to be friends, and they suddenly bit me.
I'm sure you said something to irritate them, like, I'll make you my minions. You had it coming.
She knows.
But you have Therians to find, Laphicet. You won't be able to look after them all the time.
I suppose. What should I do?
You could ask Kamoana and Medissa. Kamoana said she once had a dog. Even if they get a little rowdy, Medissa will be around to keep them safe.
That's a good idea. I'll go ask them.
Thanks. We can't be killing off Therians. Besides, they remind me of Nico.
Velvet.
You want a pet dog, Laphicet? You should go to the Abbey then.
Why the Abbey?
Because the place is full of the shepherd's lapdogs. Get it? Lapdogs!
Yeah, I get it.
I can't tell if they want us to like Bienfu or not. Back to the dog. Okay, it's just a cutscene. I was about to be like, don't throw a surprise. It's a boss right now.
I devoured them again. No, don't.
Don't hit me with any sudden surprises right now.
So, you said your little brother made this copy. He could read the ancient tongue. That's amazing.
Laffy was different from most other kids. He read books a lot because his body was so weak. He studied all the time, so that he could be ready to travel the world one day. Which was kind of funny, considering he'd hide in my bed whenever he had a nightmare.
Really?
But I don't care that he got scared. I just wanted him to live. That's why I have to...
Velvet!
I'll devour as much as it takes. I will have vengeance.
Velvet!
They having this now. There's never anything good that comes from Arthur. I mean, oh.
Done. The art is attuned to you.
Thank you. This time I'll make sure to finish what I set out to do.
I've gotta say, I didn't think you had it in you, Oscar.
He's gonna have some eye bullshit.
I don't believe I asked for your
Damn, he
opinion.
doesn't care anymore. He's done with this White Knight
Lord
stuff.
Artorias!
Go back outside, Teresa. We'll see you when we're done.
Are the rumors true? Are you using that experimental art on Oscar?
It is true.
I was under the impression it was still incomplete, sir.
It isn't.
Yep. There's still a potentially fatal weakness for its channeler.
That was incomplete. Yeah, he could die.
The theory as far as it will go. The next step is to learn its control in actual practice.
Don't tell me you intend to test it against that Therian.
Alright, I'm actually kind of happy though, purely because.
Please let me do it. I should be the
A
one,
real
not
weird
him.
thing.
You are
That's
not
only
strong
that I only
enough.
noticed with this game.
Then at
You know how
least let me
RPGs
back it
normally
up.
have it's like, oh, you max
So
out
you
your
can
level at
take
level
the enemy
100.
out before Oscar uses the art? A noble plan.
Funny thing about this game, for
But
some
I'm
reason it's level
afraid it'll mess
200.
everything up.
I don't know why it's level 200. We're already at this point.
How so?
It's like who's
was
the
my idea
who
to
will be the
volunteer,
close,
sister.
who will possibly be the second to last final boss
I
is level
failed
60.
at Titania and allowed the Therian to be stolen from Palamedes. I need to atone
It's like why
for
would
my
we go for level
mistakes.
200? Like what is gonna be
Then
the end
let
game
me
enemy?
come with you.
I have different orders for you.
Art.
Teresa Linares, you are hereby relieved of your
Oh.
duties as an exorcist and are to return your Moloch.
Relieved of duty? Why?
For our plans to be realized, we require an especially strong Malak. We've analyzed your Malak's dormant abilities, and he is of considerable power, on the same level as the young Malak who betrayed us for the enemy.
Simply put, you just don't got what it takes to handle him, sweetheart.
Congratulations, we turned your brother into a nuke and we're stealing your shit. Congratulations, it's mine now.
How could you?
When this is all over, I'd love to have some of your homemade cooking again, sister. I could go for that quiche you used to make.
We're still on the quiche.
How can you talk of that right now?
Lord Artorias.
I know what you're going to ask. Yes, Oscar, when you fulfill your mission, I will make Teresa an exorcist again.
Oscar, are you doing this for...
Don't worry about me. I'd go to the ends of the earth and back for a plate of your delicious quiche.
We're gonna kill him. We're gonna kill him. Question is it gonna be us or is it gonna be them?
No. Oscar, don't go!
Now you mentioned Fate Zero, all that's on my mind is the most painful Lancer fight of all time.
What should I do? If I don't
Proof
do
1v1
something-
duels don't happen anymore.
Huh? What's this? I'm receptive to that art
A surprise, you have it too.
and to you.
It's going with the non-stop sacrifice right now.
Where am I?
Take it easy, Velvet. You've been out for 3 days.
Then that's 3 days wasted.
I've been on the ship for I
What's
forgot
the
this.
situation?
Well, let's see. For one thing,
Oh, never mind,
Grimoire's
we're
been
back.
deciphering
I
that
thought it was gonna
ancient
be.
book.
Like, yeah,
She
we've been
says
at
that
sea
this
for
new
3
copy
days.
is complete. All the pages we were missing are there. As for the dogs, Kamawana's taken a real shine to them.
All right then. Now we just need to find that last.
Okay, they count as
Therian.
2 then. That just confirmed
Velvet,
it.
no! I said take it easy. Seriously.
Oh, hold on. Have you not had anything to eat?
Well, I just thought, since you hadn't either.
Are you serious? Why would you do a full thing like that?
It hasn't
You'll
ate
die
for
if
3
you don't
days.
eat.
Actually,
I don't have to eat.
He won't die if he doesn't eat. Malachim don't actually depend on food for sustenance. If they do eat, it's only as a quirky hobby.
All right, if you're sure. If you feel like going hungry, it's your life. But there's no sense in doing it on my
crap,
account.
my phone caught me talking.
Good to see you're feeling better again. As you probably noticed,
I thought
we
I
made it
was
back to
free from my
Titania
fate,
already.
but no, all my ads
Sorry
are
to keep you all waiting
8
on
grand
me.
night now.
Get everyone together. We meet now.
Well, that could have gone better.
I just wanted to better understand the hardships Velvet's suffering through. It seems unfair for her to bear all of it alone.
Well, she's... how can I put it? A very straightforward kind of person.
But nothing gets under her skin like a clumsy display of sympathy.
What should I do about her then?
For now, just get something in your tummy. Any good warrior knows you eat when you have the chance. Even Malachim have more strength on a full stomach than an empty one, don't they?
Yeah.
It's true. Food will fill an empty stomach. But what is there to fill an empty heart, I wonder?
She's gotta stop with this cryptic stuff. That was a point, but come on.
Time for some grub, Laphicet. What are you hungry for?
I'll have some stuffed giant squid, or prison crab dumplings, or sea snake bowl.
It's your first meal in 3 days, right? Better stick with something mild or you'll be sorry. How about a risotto or vegetable rice soup?
That could be nice. I could go for some borscht or shark fin and egg soup. For dessert, I'll have a sweet bean and jelly fruit cup, a giant parfait, and a triple berry cake.
Zip it, Magilu.
Oh well, I'm getting full just thinking about it.
I think I'd like some rice porridge with a pickled plum and baby sardines on top.
Ooh, an austere choice.
And an apple.
And an apple. We're still on this apple.
In that case, you should have some apple boo.
Apple boo?
What on earth is that?
It's just grated apples. But when my brother wasn't feeling well, I often fed it to him.
I think I'd like to try some.
If you insist, I'll make some for you. At least it's something I can make without needing to taste it.
Okay, I insist.
Okay.
If you're already making some, I'd like...
Zip it, Magilu.
Leveling up on anything. Yeah, you think? Be the last bit. Please detect the next Earth. At least let me detect the next Earth pulse. That way I got a safe point telling us like where the game's gonna go.
I haven't seen many Abbey patrol ships.
I noticed that too. The Bloodwings said the Abbeys, apparently some bad demons and a cursed pirate crew have been giving them trouble. And they...
That's Ifried's pirates for ya. Always gather...
A cursed pirate.
Isn't that us?
Abby...
Reason dictates that we avoid...
Ooh, Shepherd.
If only...
Aye. I've contacted some...
We've got the first mate's curse.
Yeah, with that Reaper's...
Well, at least...
I'm actually kind of nervous now after reading that. And it's like, wow, isn't it weird that it's like they're not chasing after us? Yeah, apparently there's this cursed pirate crew with demons. Wait, isn't that us? Haha, yeah. That sounds... That really, really does sound like, hey, we're coming for you. Did it actually? Yo, let's oh my, you know what? Actually, yeah, no, I'm gonna take that as the absolute sign, because that shit hit 0 for 5 seconds. Yeah, no, I'm gonna take that as the absolute sign that something's going down as soon as I enter this room. So I'm gonna play it, double check the map to be absolutely sure. Yeah, something's going down when I enter that room. So, yeah, no, we're just gonna continue exactly afterward. We're gonna continue from after this on Wednesday. Just, we're not playing games with this ISP shit. But yeah, no. Thank you all for watching, and I'm gonna go check how Gura managed to flip over a car in less than 10 minutes. So, thank you for watching, and till next time.
Can't you see I'm blazing? Still my heart is blazing. If the words kill me, I don't need a new another you. My time is my word. Your word will never let me disobey. I'm still blazing. smell of the